Hey guys, me Kickassreaction here, and today we're here to finally continue on with Season 4 of Overlord. So we're coming right off of the movie of Overlord, the Sacred Kingdom arc, which is pretty fun, you know? And yeah, I'm not really expecting anything from that movie to come up in, in the rest of this season right here. Will we see any of those characters again? Will we see, like, the, bit like the cult, really. It really felt like Naya at the end of that kind of created a cult for the Sorcerer Kingdom and AINZ directly. So hopefully we're not done with those characters as we usually are with so many characters in Overlord, you know. And we'll see them properly going forward in a potential 5th season, which I believe has been announced now. Is that we're getting a Season 5, which is obviously great. And yeah. But, you know, last time in terms of the season, we did the Dwarven Kingdom arc. We did, you know, the whole, like, Jerkneve thing, you know, briefly. How he's just pretty much completely given up his idea of forming an alliance and taking over one of the Guardians, or turning the Guardians against AINZ and all that good stuff, you know. That's not the series we're trying to pull here, you know. The only thing that could even remotely, beat over Nazarick would be another player. And we are not really in supply of those right now, you know. But yeah, I'm curious to see where we're gonna go with this. Obviously, you know, the final half of the season, and then I'll be right there with everyone else, waiting for that Season 5 someday. It's gonna be great. But yeah, anyway, guys, episode 8 of Season 4 of Overlord. It's been a long time coming, but let's begin this. All right, guys, let's do this. Episode 8 of Overlord.
Spoke with the Robo Holy Kingdom?
Not quite. One of their representatives did come calling, though. Since they were in such a dire position, I thought we might discuss some countermeasures together.
So literally, start off this part, they just bring up the Holy Kingdom again.
You were the one who decided not to meet with them. Don't blame me. You said it yourself, didn't you?
Great to see Rainier again.
What Kingdom can do against a demonic foe like Yaldabaoth.
Let's not point.
Yeah, the whole Yaldabaoth storyline's done now as well.
All our little problems aside. And now they've piled up.
He's quote-unquote dead at this point.
Since we refused the Holy Kingdom,
makes you curious what Demiurge can do in public now.
Instead, in the end, his forces defeated Yaldabaoth and even provided some generous post-war relief, and developing an air of legitimacy.
If you didn't want them to deliver the supplies, then you shouldn't have let them come through our kingdom.
I did everything in my power to deter them.
Sure you did.
Right to impose import taxes and charge fees for the use of our merchants and warehouses. The Sorcerer Kingdom accepted
no to taxes.
Without a hint of resistance. What can I say? And now our nation is full of their wares, their wagons, their flags, their generosity on display.
Is a bit of charity truly so threatening to you?
It's not charity. They're plotting something, just like with the Empire. They didn't become a vassal state because the Sorcerer King is nice.
If we became a vassal state, we might be joining the winning side. Have you considered that?
Yeah.
Unlike
fair
our
point.
Kingdom, the Empire has all of its nobles on a tight leash. Also, the Sorcerer King slaughtered us. Siding with him would cause a civil war.
Pessimism doesn't look flattering on you.
Like, bro, you don't have many options here, you know?
But why do I get the feeling she wouldn't object if I bowed down to them?
Because she's already bowed down herself.
Had Elias's guidance to rely on.
If you're thinking about Marquis Raven, I doubt we'll be able to convince him to return to the capital.
The girl is more demon than human, and she's already on the side of Nazarick.
Crushed his will. We should consider him a lost cause, I'm afraid.
Fair.
That aside, don't you think it's about time you ascend to the throne? You promised me my own domain, and I will hold you to that. Why the delay?
Father's waiting for the right moment. He's planning something. This is a trying time for us all, so please be patient for now.
Things will work out. Soon enough.
Sure. I'm sure you have a very good idea on what's gonna happen. Can't wait to see Rainier ascend to power. It's gonna be so great. Rainier is peak after all. Oh, this guy again. This, do I just call him an albedo simp, I guess? All these lovely characters. It's a very different, tone compared to most of the other, Overlord themes at this point, you know? It's the least energetic, I'd say. But it's still good. Yep. And the majority of this is already dealt with, obviously. Okay, we've got them. Evil Eyes group. The Legacy of Gazav, which is great. We already dealt with the Warrior King. Shouty! Give me more Shouty! Come on! I bet that was good too. Oh my god, someone else is bringing a gun to the world. Yep. Throws 2 wives from both sides. Great shots. It's cool to even add in Pandora's actor into, like, the squad now of Guardians, since he's not a Guardian.
To our faction's great leader.
An unexpected move.
Cheers! My mistake. It's hardly a drop. But you seemed quite out of sorts when we stepped in. What ails you, friend?
I had high hopes for my faction, but all my associates have failed me at every turn.
Wow, that is
Commoners
annoying
are
him.
Even worse, I'm the head of the prestigious Montserrat family. You think they would listen to me? Our lands are fertile enough. If they do the work, we'd be raking it in. I told them which cash crops to shift to, but they still won't do it. We don't have the manpower. Too many people died, or those crops can't grow in this climate. Excuses.
Wow.
Isn't that how it always goes? When you're ahead of the times, the world never understands you. Ignorance is the enemy of progress and the bane of a genius like yourself. Right?
Oh no, man, this guy feels pretty ignorant, honestly, of everything.
Fellows, if only someone else would recognize my sizable talents.
I don't know if I'd say that. Since you have a backer, at least one commoner believes in what you can do.
Yes, Hilma is wonderful.
So true. And you can drink your fill whenever you so choose. She's crafted the perfect meeting place for your faction without asking for anything in return.
It's a pretty nice looking
As a
pub,
proper
I can't
noble,
lie.
I intend to pay her back fully. Though the whole kingdom will thank me once I dismantle our broken aristocracy. One's age and rank isn't everything.
Oh my! You're such a visionary! Isn't he?
Yes, precisely so.
By the way, I hear you're close to the Sorcerer Kingdom's Prime Minister.
Indeed. In fact, I'm writing letters to Lady Albedo constantly.
It's not meant to be, man.
Then you know of this
Like,
situation
genuinely,
soon.
just stop. It's not gonna happen.
It seems the Sorcerer Kingdom is producing a huge amount of food equivalent to our entire output.
But how? They're a tiny kingdom and Irantel is their only city.
It's
Magic.
simple. The undead never tire, so they're able to cultivate a massive amount of farmland in
That's
no time
that
at
too.
all.
How troubling.
It sends a chill down my spine. But they don't need that food. It's sent as aid to the Holy Kingdom. I've seen it myself since convoys from the Sorcerer Kingdom have been so brazenly traveling through my land.
That sounds awful, Lord Vianney.
The thing is, they're storing that huge supply of food in warehouses throughout our kingdom. And the excess can be sold at rock-bottom prices anytime.
We'll go broke! That's cheating!
Lord Philip,
Oh well.
please keep your voice
Thing
down.
is that the Holy Kingdom is like one of the most protected places in the world now.
We can't turn a profit.
Not only because AINZ likes Nea, but like, she made a genuine friend with someone in Nazarick. With Shizu, I believe it is. And that basically means, you know,
the Sorcerer Kingdom lower their production of crops.
you're good in terms of AINZ. You're good.
No, this is good. If I can bring down the Hammer of Justice on the Sorcerer Kingdom, not only will my domain benefit, I'll be a hero. It's 3 birds with 1 stone.
You're gonna die if you try that.
Huh?
I think this plan may interest you. Let's work together, gentlemen.
You're gonna die if you try that, man.
We're conquering territories at a good pace, thanks to the genius of Lord AINZ.
Sure.
It's hard to keep up. We're lacking in skilled workers. But it would look like a personal failing if I asked the Supreme One for help.
Problems encountered.
during the transport of aid to the Holy Kingdom? What?
Oh my god, he's even got that dragon working now.
I get that we're trying
Oh.
to show the public that I have a good relationship.
What a
with
great
Momon.
sight, still
This
Momon and
attraction
AINZ
is
together.
really ruining the mood. Not that there's anything I want to talk to Pandora's actor about.
So, Nobe,
Yes?
Just
Nice.
making conversation, but how is Yuri's orphanage going? Have you been?
Not yet, I'm afraid.
Yuri's orphanage.
Then, should we stop by?
All right.
Lord AINZ,
What is it, Intoma?
I'm sorry for the interruption, but Lady Albedo is requesting your presence at the Great Tomb of Nazarick as soon as possible.
Oh?
That is not
Thank you for heeding my
Entoma's
call
voice.
so quickly, Lord AINZ.
I swear
I
she
have
took
gathered all
Arsh's
the four
voice in
guardians
season 3,
before
didn't
you.
she?
Yes.
That is not what she sounded like.
Raise your heads.
Sir!
It's unusual for you to call everyone together like this. Did something troubling occur?
Correct. It was 4 days ago. One of the convoys we deployed to the Holy Kingdom was robbed. They were ambushed in Riestes.
I see. And the culprit?
It was a noble from Riestes. It
Yes.
was strange. He had a small army of commoners with him. Seems they blocked our carriages by force.
If I remember correctly, wasn't the convoy led by a merchant selected by the Eight Fingers? Furthermore, the carriage should have been flying our flag.
Surprised they
In other
didn't just
words,
slaughter the guy and move on.
decided to directly attack the Sorcerer Kingdom. If not that, then perhaps the Eight Fingers have betrayed us.
Nah.
It's not like that.
What's wrong, Albedo?
Jeez, what's with that look? It's like when an office worker screws up something really bad and has to come clean to their boss.
I mean, you know how they are by
I
now.
don't remember any of the nobles from Riestes, though. Did I piss someone off?
Albedo,
I think you
don't
pissed
hold back.
everyone off by
Whatever
taking
it is,
the
tell
kick by
me.
taking Riestes
As
or
you wish, my
Irantail.
lord. If you will recall, we formulated a plan to take over the Riestes kingdom by manipulating a witless noble.
Yes, the one you've been sending letters to, correct?
They aren't personal letters, I swear. Sorry,
Well,
never mind.
yours aren't
I'm
anyway.
ashamed to tell you
I can't
the
imagine how
secret
much
of the
smut
robbery of our
fanfic he's been sending you.
You're surely thinking this was a clever ploy, that the Riestes kingdom is plotting something greater against us.
If that was the case, then I'm sure you've already looked into it thoroughly.
Correct. I have prepared a witness for you. This is the one responsible for managing that noble.
This girl.
Do I know her?
It's an honor to see
I don't
Your
remember her
Majesty,
name either,
and
Ainz. I'm
in
right there
such
with
good
ya.
health, too.
Before we begin, I would have you state your name.
It's Hilna Signaeus, Your Majesty,
Hilna.
member of the Eight Fingers.
Okay, right. That lady.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about this, I promise. Why, I would never do anything that went against your wishes, Your Majesty. This was Philip's plan alone.
I believe her. She's smart enough to
Well,
know
I
the
hope you're telling
consequences.
truth, but I will confirm that myself. Dominate.
Oh, that's a spell.
Were you involved with the robbery orchestrated by that noble in any way?
No, I wasn't.
Do you have memory loss or multiple personalities?
No, I don't.
What would you do in the
have
case she
any
did have
intent to
multiple
operate
personalities, I
against us?
wonder?
Absolutely not. Never. Never.
A decisive response. Very well. Even if your actions may have indirectly triggered this result, it would be unfair to blame you for the crime. I find Hilma Signaeus innocent.
But she's still his superior. His mistakes are hers, too. A leader must always take responsibility.
I couldn't believe it. I never thought he would do something so insane. I warned him many times. I had him monitored.
What you said is correct. A superior should be responsible for the mistakes of their subordinates.
And that implies to
However,
you
those
too.
words should be used by a leader to protect their followers. It shouldn't be used by another to force responsibility on someone beneath them.
Yep.
Albedo, if she is responsible for that noble, who is responsible for her?
Well, that would be me.
Oof! Oof!
Correct.
Oh!
And by that
And you fought rules
I
for
am
thee,
your
not for
master,
me.
Which means this failure is ultimately my responsibility.
No, not at all, Lord AINZ. I would never dream of
Yep.
blaming you for this disaster.
Signaeus, prepare several new policy changes and present them to Albedo. That will be your punishment.
Yes, my lord.
Punishment when you've been
With
found
that,
innocent, huh?
The matter is settled.
Interesting. Damn. Damn, they just threw her in the
How
portal.
are you? I have some fruit liquor here if you need to wash the taste out.
I mean,
The
hey,
others are coming as quick as they can.
that's
I'm
about as good as
grateful
you
for
can
your
get.
concern,
That girl
but
met
it's
all the
all
Guardians
right.
at once.
Didn't
That's
do
nuts.
Anything cruel to me.
Then what happened?
This time they took me before His Majesty. I spoke with the Sorcerer King.
And he didn't punish you?
Why does she sound
Would you
turned
believe
on?
it? He was a kind and reasonable man. I went there certain that I would die, but His Majesty was merciful. He had an air of true wisdom. I see now that he is worthy of the throne above all others.
Hilma, they're simply giving you the carrot and stick.
Perhaps you're right. I've certainly used that approach myself, but you could never
Jesus
understand
Christ,
how
her
it felt.
tits are
It was
insane.
So it's only
They might be
because I
bigger than
tasted such
Albedo's.
pain that the flavor of mercy is so sweet on these lips. I felt that I could trust His Majesty above.
And that's another pussy proclaimed for the AINZ harem, you know? So many at this point.
We must show him our unwavering
Not even just in Nazarick anymore.
Now let's get to
Quite a
work.
few assets
He's
from
given me
outside
a
the
new
kingdom.
task.
We got Evil Eye,
Surely you
we
didn't
got
call me here
Nea,
just
we
to
got
pass judgment on her.
Hilna.
Is there something else?
Of course. I'll get straight to it.
Ironically, the
That
one he
noble
can't
is
get is,
lucky. But what if someone is using
Rhaenyra.
him for a much larger agenda? Should we change our approach? Can we conquer Riestes the same way we planned? I thought it best to ask for your opinion before we went any further.
I know you and Demiurge are involved in the operation, but have you explained the details to the others yet?
I didn't assume it was necessary.
Then this is a fine opportunity to tell them.
And me too, of course.
nice.
Understood.
I'm interested in hearing your opinions, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Operation Carrot and Stick is quite simple. We are to conquer the Riestes kingdom by inciting instability and then civil war. The citizens will come to beg for our help, at which point we will enter their kingdom to restore peace, then bring it under our rule.
Lord AINZ came up with a name, but the suggestion came from someone within Riestes.
To be frank, the idea was quite
Rhaenyra,
clever
I
from the
assume.
start. We hardly altered a thing, but we need that nobleman, and now he's thrown the whole plan into disarray.
Wait, he did? Seems like everything's working out fine.
Hold on.
What is it, Shaltir?
I'm afraid I'm failing to see the issue here. We wanted trouble and the foolish noble
Wow.
provided it without any effort on our part.
Thank you.
Seriously.
That's what I'm saying.
He chose the wrong target. They're supposed to be unhappy with their own rulers. I never suspected they'd be foolish enough to attack us.
They might have someone much more clever than we anticipated on their side.
If we move carelessly, we may play straight into the hands of an unknown enemy.
Seems like
No.
a stretch. Super geniuses don't just pop up out of nowhere.
Are you sure that nobleman didn't do something?
You guys
to the
did!
protocol?
Seems unlikely. The man is a dunce, but even that has its limits.
No, let's think this through. We can predict the actions of a logical man, but not a complete imbecile. Yet Lord
Fair.
AINZ sees the truth even in a fool's heart.
We're too
Perhaps
smart
the
to
simplest
consider
answer
the
is the right
foolish
one.
route.
Perhaps arrogance and ignorance warped that man's feeble mind.
For the very first time, let's not overthink it.
Surely
He's
not.
just...
If Lord AINZ says so, I
He's
trust
just
it.
stupid.
Humans are not smart at all. That makes enough sense to me.
There is no noble wise enough to outsmart Lord AINZ, so I don't see why we had to use one quite so stupid. Couldn't you find a smart one? Or are they all this useless?
No.
Some are sensible. In fact, a number of capable nobles have already joined our side in secret.
There you
But
go
we've
then.
decided to gather all the useless nobles in a faction together. A wastebasket we can burn when the time comes.
Ah, a fine plan.
For now, let's decide on how we should respond to this noble. As I'm sure you are aware, the convoy they stole supplies from bore the flag of the Sorcerer Kingdom. How should we punish such a brazen attack?
Kill them and move on.
Wow.
I don't think there's any other
Simple,
solution, really.
direct.
What?
I like it.
We execute all those involved in the robbery?
That's not enough. Their masters share the blame. I say the entire kingdom should be punished for their impudence.
I concur, my lord.
Damn, even Kokaitis is on the
That would be
ruthless
my
side.
judgment as well. But I wonder.
Are you recalling Lord AINZ's words of wisdom? He told us that it is easy to rule with violence, but that gives birth to more enemies. And what joy is there standing victorious upon a great pile of rubble, correct?
You remember my words well.
Fair
Demiurge.
enough.
I'm impressed.
Oh, I remember them as well, my lord. How could I ever forget them, Lord AINZ? Me too.
Yes, yes. I'm thankful for all of you.
In accordance with your wishes, we must refrain from laying waste to the kingdom. However, we cannot give them too light of a punishment either. I'm afraid this puts our current task on hold. We may have to scrap or at least substantially rework our plans.
I see.
Well, now I feel guilty. Seems like a waste to toss everything out just like that.
Wow.
Are you certain, Demiurge?
Bro is
Has our
never on
plans
the
truly
wavelength with
failed?
any of them.
No, what a fool I've been. Lord AINZ is right. I see now. So this is why you brought the Empire under your control. You want to use the carrot and stick on an international level. I what?
Nice.
Precisely.
Thank you for your guidance. Very well.
Oh,
Since
man.
you received permission from Lord AINZ, we'll give Riestes a truly wicked punishment.
What?
The Empire bowed to us quickly so they could be careful.
What?
Ingrates and Riestes.
What the fuck have I done?
This message shall be presented to all. They will see both your wrath and your mercy as clear as day.
She is a little too excited.
Every leader in the world will have to ask themselves, which do I want, the carrot or the stick? This is exciting, Lord AINZ. Terribly so.
What?
Indeed.
Nani? Nani? What did I just do?
In this meeting of the royal court, we have gathered here today to discuss the letter we received from the Sorcerer Kingdom. Our convoy was sending food to the Holy Kingdom when it was attacked by a group of people from Riestes. We, the Sorcerer Kingdom, consider this action blatant hostility and are willing to declare war if necessary. They've placed their seal here, alongside the seals of the Baharuth Empire, the Dragon Kingdom, and the Dwarven Kingdom, all who support the contents of this
Good
letter.
lord.
Next to them is the seal of the Holy Kingdom, and the seal of one individual known as Faceless, who seems to hold authority over their temples.
One question. Is it possible this incident was caused by the meddling of a third party in order to destroy our relationship with the Sorcerer Kingdom?
I can't confirm that there isn't a larger conspiracy, but frankly, even if there is, this falls squarely on our shoulders.
How far have you looked into this matter?
The truth is, we have already confirmed the culprit.
Nice.
Baron Philip Dayton Lear Montserrat.
Oh wow.
Responsible.
He's actually shit at covering his tracks.
I've never heard of him.
Whoever he is, I can't imagine one of our nobles doing something so obviously suicidal. This must be a ploy orchestrated by the Sorcerer Kingdom.
I agree. Perhaps he was afflicted with charm personal.
But the first time this wasn't a conspiracy. They truly had nothing to do with this.
The Kingdom will want to silence him. Call him here. He'll retain his memories, even if he was mind-controlled. After that, I think we should take the man's head. It will aid our negotiations.
What are you saying, you fool?
Father, we should not fight against the Sorcerer Kingdom, no matter the circumstances.
Then you would sacrifice the life of an innocent noble in an attempt to appease our enemy?
Yeah.
I ask you, my son, is that what
Yeah.
the future king of this land should say?
He killed 70,000 like it was nothing.
Who witnessed the tragedy of the Kot's Plains?
He took your top warrior in the blink of an eye.
Even after seeing what they're capable of, you still think it's wise to fight against the Sorcerer Kingdom?
Fuck him.
I'm firmly opposed to it. Call me cowardly if you like, but this isn't a battle we can.
This
hope
guy's
to win.
speaking facts.
So yes, I will
Nothing but
offer the life
facts.
of a nobleman, innocent or not. I refuse to see our nation come to ruin.
Your Majesty, Prince Zanuck doesn't mean to be callous. He simply
Zanuck.
wants to protect this kingdom the same as the rest of us. Rather than fight, might we do as the Empire did? We could submit ourselves as a vassal state and settle all this.
Are you out of your mind? Try showing some dignity. Minister, this is absurd. No, I'm afraid that's the one thing we simply can't do. How many lives were lost protecting this kingdom? It would be an insult to their sacrifice.
Get this fucking senile old man off the throne, seriously. This guy's doing all the wrong routes. He's making every bad choice. Do you want to still have a kingdom? Or do you want to just be rubble?
I believe I might have a solution.
Really? You're certain?
A herald
Yes.
comes from the Sorcerer Kingdom. Prime Minister Albedo will arrive in the royal capital any moment now.
Nice.
Very well. Prepare the throne room and I will meet with her myself.
Oh man, I don't know. It's not looking good for it's not looking good for the Riestes Kingdom, honestly. They're making like every shitty choice you could make. Seriously. Take the bastard's head, offer it up, and you're good. Or become a vassal state. These shots are beautiful. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if these are just drawings from the light novels themselves. They just kind of animated a little bit into the outro. Peak girl. But there's nothing wrong with Albedo either. I do need to emphasize that.
Lady Albedo, it
short notice, Your Highness.
Now, civilities aside, what is it that brings you here today?
Well, just recently, we were transporting some relief supplies through your kingdom. They were stolen by a certain noble.
I just heard of the matter myself. As ruler of this nation, I would like to apologize for the inexcusable actions of my subject.
Cool.
Furthermore, if I were to offer my head to you, would that be enough to settle this matter?
I mean, oh my god, that's kind of funny. So we get like the up next, but it's not dubbed at all. They didn't dub the the previews, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's not the worst trade in the world. You know, the head of the king himself to deal with a matter that overall is basically inconsequential to to AINZ and everybody. It is kind of funny though, because this is the first like problematic situation that again has not been orchestrated all by Nazarick. They genuinely just did not think someone would be stupid enough to actually oppose them in the Riestes kingdom, and as a result, now they're on like a bit of an altered course right now, which is really funny. Philip, my man, the Albedo simp, which is just incredible, you know. Like genuinely, if you picked anyone else from Nazarick, you probably wouldn't. You wouldn't be as bad. You wouldn't have a chance in hell, but you wouldn't be as bad as Albedo. You picked the one, and I know I don't see any other people in Nazarick. I get it, and Albedo is a stunning, beautiful virgin succubus, but like, bro, such bad choices here, you know. But yeah, this is an interesting take. So I get why you would want to, watch the Sacred Kingdom film first, because a lot of this is tied into the relationship between the Sorcerer Kingdom and the Sorcerer Kingdom and the Holy Kingdom. You know, this whole political angle of supplying goods, being here, all that good stuff. It's all rooted into the alliance there. So I can imagine, most people that did watch Season 4 entirely when it came out weekly, that are anime-only viewers, would be very, very confused right now, very lost without any of the context for the Holy Kingdom arc. You could have just added like a little preview or something, some kind of recap of the film, or just the story in general to give some kind of like context to what's going on right now, because like people, Overlord fans are still going to watch the movie anyway. It doesn't matter. But yeah, either way, this is an interesting part. Obviously, we're mostly in just the political angle right now with everything, dealing with the politics of the Riestes kingdom. The goal is obviously not to kill the Riestes kingdom off, because they don't want to just rule a pile of rubble at the end. They still want something to, absorb into their territory of the Sorcerer Kingdom. But, it's very possible, with how stubborn the nobles are, with how stupid the king is, it's very possible that we do end this season with just AINZ completely, obliterating the Riestes kingdom and just creating something new on top of it. More land for other demi-humans, all that kind of stuff, since we got, very briefly, we got an actual showing of what the Sorcerer Kingdom is like. Demi-humans, humans live in harmony with everyone. At what point do you just break down what's there and build something off of the foundations, right? But, no. Like I said, very interesting part right now. We've seen now, Zanuck. Is his name Zanuck? This guy is, slated to become the next king. So he might be pretty important right now. He's on the side of just getting rid of Philip and just, trying to offer the head of the guy that did this and just moving on, because that is literally... Although Season 3's acts raid against Nazarick were actually, orchestrated by Nazarick, that is just the same actions that Germany took to, to make peace with AINZ back then. So it's literally the same route, not knowing that obviously Albedo has plans for Philip. But it does make the most amount of sense. But, I guess we are going to see now where this is actually going to go, because obviously, like, maybe a better opportunity just presented itself. I mean, the fucking king just offered his head, They killed, again, 70,000 in one go. Many, many more after that. And then, and then Gazeth died. So, they're not really in a position to say no to any demands that, Albedo or AINZ make. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll definitely see. But no, this is really cool. Like I said, a really fun part of Season 4 in general is just seeing, you know, Nazarick members themselves interacting with these characters that we've come to know throughout the first 3 seasons of Overlord, without having, you know, just AINZ be the person who tries to keep things neutral. People from Nazarick that we know don't give a shit about these humans interacting and trying to be diplomatic with them is really cool to see. You know, since Albedo is mostly confined to Nazarick, or maybe entirely confined to Nazarick in the first 3 seasons, actually. It's just cool to see, you know, them outside interacting with other people, which is cool. You know, one thing kind of gotta hope for is that Brain Shouter reunion. You know, that's something big time, since that's like the what I really like is that, you know, there are certain members within Nazarick that are very coolly integrated into the character development of some of these people. You know, Albedo here is, you know, kind of is kind of like the stuff with Philip. She's tied to Philip. Brain is tied to Brain is kind of tied to Shouter and his motivation. You know, you've got the girl in Khan Village, or you've got Lupus Regina, I believe. You know, it's just cool to see this kind of stuff. So I'm really hoping we soon get to see Brain and Shouter finally back together again. That'll be fun. But yeah, either way, guys, let's go on with episode 9. Alright, guys, episode 9. Here we go.
Now, civilities aside, what is it that brings you here today?
Well, just recently, we were transporting some relief supplies through your kingdom. They were stolen by a certain noble.
As ruler of this nation, I would like to apologize for the inexcusable actions of my subject.
Yep.
Furthermore, if I were to offer my head to you, would that be enough to settle this matter?
I love Albedo's reaction to that, like, huh? Like, she genuinely did not see that coming. For as smart as Albedo is, she just didn't expect bro to just give up that easily, which is kind of funny. The thing that kind of sucks is that those shots of everyone are really cool to see, but the logo of the season just covers them. It covers the faces, which is just so unfortunate. Love right there. Bro's got arguably the most evil human daughter in the history of the New World, and doesn't even know it, you know? Like I said, she is human in all... She is human in flesh only. She might even be more evil than some of Nazarick, to be honest. But, I mean, you know, she's a yandere, so it makes sense. You know, we got some nobodies here challenging Death Knights. Whoever the fuck Albedo's fighting there. Like a mech at some point. Apparently Brain and Cocytus. That makes sense, I guess. He's a warrior. I like how Albedo's always carrying around that. Whatever that is. I don't even... Like, off appearance, what the fuck is that thing? What does it do? Oh my god, Countdown to Extinction. That's a title.
Seems I've misjudged you, Ramposa III. Not that it matters much. Though I do wonder what caused this change. Is it because you recognize the talents of your child? Or because you lost your greatest warrior? Perhaps you don't realize it yourself, but something inside you has shifted. Never mind that. Just a bit of idle musing. My purpose here remains the same. In response to the aforementioned
what the fuck is that?
I'm declaring war on you.
Yeah, that's the worst case scenario.
Troops at precisely noon 1 month from now. However, if you invade Irantan, we may be forced to alter the timeline and defend our territory. Now, I have a message from His Majesty.
You planned this treachery from the start, didn't you?
I was about to grace you with the words of the sorcerer.
Ironically, no, they didn't.
To interrupt me? Human. Are you so eager to die you can't even wait a month? This is His Majesty's message.
She's gonna remember you, bro.
I do not intend to cast any spells on the same scale as the previous war. Let's enjoy ourselves this time. That is all.
Playing with the food, as it were.
And now to answer your question. This war was not one that we had planned, nor one we tried to instigate.
It's the only one we didn't plan.
Rather, we were shocked that anyone would be foolish enough to provoke our kingdom's wrath.
Yeah. I like how we didn't get any reaction from Rainier there at all. Because she already knows she's good. You know, she's buddies with Albedo at this point.
The Sorcerer Kingdom gave us 1 month to prepare for their invasion. Their declaration of war seems sincere enough, but they haven't shown any sign of mobilizing their troops whatsoever. Maybe they were just trying to scare us.
Trust me, that's not the sort of thing the Sorcerer King does.
Is that assumption based on something you learned when you saw him?
I did more than just see the bastard.
Mm-hmm.
I had a front row seat to his duel against Gossif. That said, I still have no idea what happened in the fight. Gossif sure lost, but I couldn't tell you how.
Wait, that sword...
I'm just
hacks, basically. Time magic.
The princess pushed it on me.
Still, it must be amazing to hold one of the kingdom's legendary treasures in your hand. But you're telling me
it's a shitty item, man.
Leave a scratch on the Sorcerer King?
It didn't, but maybe it could. Thing is, the blade never reached him. Anyway, the Sorcerer King's planning something. Call it a gut feeling, but I'm not taking any risks here. That's why I'm getting these kids out of the kingdom.
You found a way?
Huh.
Finally, yeah. I'll have them catch a ride on a caravan heading towards a city near the council state. I might not survive this war, but my teachings will. Maybe my sword techniques.
Fair enough.
But that's the only legacy I have to leave.
He's really grown as a character.
That he lives as long as
good old brain.
Lives. Maybe we should be thinking of the future. Would you mind if one of our disciples went along too?
That's what you want? I'm just happy you trust my plan. I'll make it happen.
So, it's been a month since we declared war.
And we're just skipping right to it.
Has begun, but they seem to think that we've been holed up in
how's this even going to last the rest of the season?
I'm certain I owe that to you, Demiurge. Thank you for monitoring the...
Or maybe this won't last the rest of the season. Maybe we'll just do this and then do something else.
On a related note, thanks to some well-placed threats, we've turned quite a few nobles to our side. Fine work, Albedo.
Always ready to serve. It's
Damn.
an honor.
Now, moving on. The purpose of our current operation is to prevent other countries from sending support troops or otherwise intervening in the war. We've accomplished this thus far by shutting down Riesti's borders unnoticed. Since we annihilate both the villages and their inhabitants, there's no chance of information leaking. Although this has been a particularly savage approach, it's an effective one, born from your reliable contributions. But the fact that we've been so successful troubles me. Kokaitis, you tasted defeat at the hands of the Lizardmen, but I believe that helped you grow.
Indeed.
Are you saying they should lose?
Stay with me to this very day.
Meaning, there is wisdom that can only be found in the face of defeat. Priceless wisdom. Destroying cities and massacring their citizens is a simple matter for us. But simple does not always mean best. We have precious little experience with failure, a weakness that may lead to our demise in more challenging times.
Leads to arrogance.
One challenge we're already facing is the rapid expansion of our territory. To manage our new resources, I'll need to assign a wider variety of tasks to you all.
And not all of us have experience in every job. So you're trying to build those skills up now, correct?
Well put, Demiurge.
Cool.
That's exactly right. So, let us prepare for the day when we might face a guild that is stronger than our own.
Yes, sir. Lord AINZ?
If that day comes, it will be an absolute bloodbath. The entire world might be turned upside down from that.
Organizing the charge. Our Lord himself. Then I'll watch closely in hopes that I can learn a trick or two.
I didn't prepare anything extravagant.
It seems our forces for this
Oh my
battle are
God.
rather limited. Are they needed elsewhere?
You're right. That reminds me, when we destroyed that town nearby, Lord AINZ let some people escape. I didn't think to question it at the time, but... was there a reason why you did that?
These are reasonable questions. All of you should watch this next battle. If you still don't understand, I'll explain things to you.
Basically, I just need to think of a reason.
So our next target is a city named Enile. Looks like it's by the sea. It's got a big port and
This is actually a really cool scene, just seeing everyone kind of study up together on the plan.
Even a small force.
It's strangely civilized.
I can't play cool forever.
You don't see that too often with the Guardians.
For future AINZ to deal with.
Ironically, like this, the Sorcerer Kingdom annihilation plans are actually bringing the Guardians closer together. This is a Gokaider sister name, huh?
Lady Negredo and Pastonia wished to meet with you, and they were quite insistent.
There's no need to apologize.
The fuck is
The one who
Negredo?
forbid Negredo from leaving Nazarick. It's only natural that I should be the one to visit her.
That's very generous of you. I'm grateful.
Wonder if I should have brought Albedo. She's Negredo's little sister after all.
Ah,
I think
she has
she's the one going
siblings.
on.
Interesting.
Oh, wait. Last time I talked to Albedo about her, she said Negredo should be executed. Never mind.
I don't remember that. Was that in the anime?
They have been awaiting your arrival, so please enter.
All right.
Ah, the gifts of being immune to freezing.
Thank you for coming all this
Oh
way.
my god, she's got a giant scissor blade. It's killer kill! It's freaking killer kill time! Let's go!
You may raise your head.
Oh, that's great. Wow. You're a pretty lady. I see the resemblance.
Well,
You've got Albedo's hair.
in my humble opinion, the massacre that we're carrying out in Riesti seems
Smash, why not?
Can we not resolve this matter peacefully?
We cannot. Furthermore, you have to go through the proper channels to make a request like this. You should have discussed it with your direct superior, Kukaitis, first. So even if I did accept your proposal, it would undermine Kukaitis' authority.
I'll pass on the office politics.
Nice.
As usual, your judgment.
I want nothing to do with
That's
this.
why I would like to propose the same matter myself, Aruf.
Which would follow the rules, I suppose, since your superior is Sevis.
Correct.
I understand your feelings, but let me ask you a question in return. An essential part of this operation involves the strengthening of Nazarick through experimentation. Is it more important to show mercy than to increase our potential?
I'd argue that babies have limitless potential, my lord.
Damn. She even kind of sounds like Albedo. I wonder if it's a VA doing this.
Humans have potential, I mean. They are unrelenting innovators. I believe they hold the power to advance our civilization in new ways.
Huh.
Take these biscuits, for example. They are popular in Irantel now, but they used to be hard and flavorless. Thanks to the declining cost of fresh ingredients and emerging culinary arts, they have become a desirable product. Try one yourself and you'll understand.
Can't eat.
Very well.
You can't. You're a fucking skeleton. You can't eat.
They're nearly as good as the fine food we enjoy here, Aruf.
But is that not cause
You
for
can't
concern?
eat it.
If civilization progresses too far, it could become a threat to us. We are strong, but we cannot grow stronger. Humans are weak, but always evolving.
I need to know all about the scissor. Why you
cannot
got a
allow
giant
anyone to
scissor
overtake
blade?
us. I trust you understand.
I'm grateful that you have granted us even a moment of your time. You have heard their concerns, and that's all.
That's really cool though, because like one of AINZ's goals.
As always, I'm confident that you will steer the great tomb of Nazarick in the right direction.
It's really interesting because like one of AINZ's constant like curiosities about Nazarick is if any of them actually like humans. You know, he's asked pretty much like all the Pleiades members. You know, he's asked a couple of the Guardians, I think, and now we're actually getting like one member, Albedo's sister no less, that actually do like humans. So you'd think AINZ would kind of like be kind of happy about that, you know, because he's always asking that and he's always got turned down. I don't know. It's cool to know at least some of them like humans, because I think you've only got the little robot girl, the Pleiades girl, the Holy Kingdom girl. You know what I mean?
Well, if that's all, then I'll take my leave.
Not just yet. Please, forgive my outburst.
Damn.
It's fine. If you have something to say, say it.
Thank you. I do understand your plan. We must be purposefully cruel to Riestes to demonstrate how we treat a rebellious kingdom compared to a vassal state, Aruf.
Correct.
In that case, isn't it better to have more survivors? They can tell tales of their harrowing experience to the world. Oh, Wolf.
A fair
Allow
point.
people to survive as witnesses.
Yeah.
My feelings aside, I doubt that would pass with Albedo and Demiurge. But you know,
It's
a lot of
got
different
merit.
races with different ways of thinking will be joining our kingdom eventually. This merciful approach might be in the minority among my inner circle, but in a way, that makes it all the more valuable.
It does have some
I
benefits.
understand. I will consider allowing a small number of humans to survive.
Ah.
But they might get mad if I tell them that.
Wow.
Well, like I said, let's leave it to future AINZ.
Bro is having a near panic attack right now. I don't know how you're like in season 4 and still think you'll piss off the Guardians. Like, what? How are you still worried about that?
Credit. It's just a horde of zombies, Count Nera. Judging by their clothes, they're likely a bunch of villagers that were raised from the dead. Seems like the Sorcerer Kingdom has been wiping out settlements and weaponizing their corpses. A truly revolting tactic.
Whoa.
Whenever gets the job done.
Something like that?
There are certainly spells that can give rise to the undead, and the situation we have here matches what the survivors described. But that's hardly our primary concern. Look, do you see those two?
Definitely not villagers, huh?
They're special undead sent by the Sorcerer King himself. He has the power to kill 200,000 soldiers in an instant. So I'm thinking they're strong.
200k, huh? That's a new milestone.
Still, not counting the zombies, he believes he can conquer our whole city with just 2 of his soldiers. Doesn't that piss you off?
Not really, I suppose.
Not if it's factual.
After all, I got you folks from the 4 armaments on my side.
That's just a factual observation, you know?
I'm pretty lucky.
This is a bit out of character for us. We adventurers don't usually pick a side during a war, but I'll make an exception for the undead.
Wouldn't it be nice if I could just surrender?
I like how they're slowly moving forward as well.
Couldn't you hop on a ship? Take your family and flee by sea?
Probably. When I look at the number of survivors left in other towns, it paints a picture. A real ugly one.
You mean he kills them all, down to the very last citizen?
That's what it looks like. It's not conquest. They're planning on eradicating everyone in the whole kingdom. Make us all into zombies, maybe. It's just a theory. But if that is the case, there's nowhere to run.
Fair.
Thank you all who came here. Our city is facing an unprecedented threat. Let us work together to brave the storm.
We're Mithril adventurers, the 4 armaments. We will be leading all of you in the battle
So,
today.
garbage, basically.
Don't worry, I prepared plenty of rewards for you daring adventurers. Of course, my soldiers will be generously compensated as well. We're a team. That said, be careful or you'll be taking those riches straight to the grave.
I'm looking for a different kind of reward, if that's okay. Count, you have some magic items that you've passed down in the family, right?
Yep, sure do. There's the 5-colored holy sword. Not something I'd give up easy.
5-colored holy
It's a
sword,
weapon that
huh?
commands the power of 5 different elements.
Could you give it to me?
Sounds cool.
No.
That's a valuable heirloom, you know. But I might consider it if you become my child's concubine.
She's
Oh,
mine!
wow.
Lily Net belongs to me!
Wow. Wow, what the fuck? What is she, the town slut?
Your concubine gave birth to your second son and eldest daughter. I assume you're not talking about your daughter. So which one is it?
My 3rd son?
Oh my gosh! If I recall,
She very well might be the town slut.
and that'd be his concubine.
Yeah, I mean, that was the idea. But I'm not a very influential noble, so why would you know the age of my 3rd son? Is that the kind of research you adventurers do?
No, this is something else.
Well, I suppose that's that. Yep, that's the deal. I have to have that holy sword. Guess I'll be that little boy's concubine.
Bit of Jesus Christ. She is sweating. No, she is drooling.
Instead of acting like this.
Holy fuck. Holy shit.
Was she planning all this from the start? And does she want my son or the magic sword more?
It's not the sword.
There's no fruit more tantalizing than an unripened one, you fools!
No, I don't know what to think. This has gone in a really weird direction.
Little
Let's
bit.
move on, sir. Don't get me wrong.
Which
I
sword
do
is the
appreciate
priority?
using the tension with a bit of humor, but those undead will be on us in no time at all.
Well, this girl's interesting. I can definitely respect the collector.
Depending on you.
Need we even animate this battle?
One of the big guys has a shield, and the other is a dual wielder.
Well, that's the first time we've seen that kind of Death Knight.
Serious, damn it.
Really not?
I've never seen the things.
Same here.
Then we'll keep testing different types of attacks on them and see which ones are the most effective. Archers, draw! Release!
I mean, you might actually be able to beat the zombies, alright.
Second wave, draw! Release!
I've missed seeing this kind of CGI in Overlord. Absolute dog shit. To be fair, this is better than Season 3. Those goblins were... Woo! Those were something.
It's so fast.
You're next, magic casters. Begin your attack.
Damn.
Don't panic! Remember, our foes are undead. They might not flinch when you hit them, but that doesn't mean the spells aren't working. Keep casting until it falls. Fireball!
I
mean, it's fair. You know, you want to beat an undead, you definitely go with fire.
Undead the Sorcerer Kingdom has to offer, and that's why there's only 2 of them. Let's hope.
Should we run?
Nah.
Unless you want to swim, we'll have to go straight through that thing.
Captain!
Everyone, keep your eyes on the dual wielder. We'll distract the one with the shield. Once the undead make it to the city walls, hit them with all the magic you've got. We'll leave the high ground to you.
Strike lightly!
I think that's enough offensive magic for now. Can you strengthen me instead?
Okay.
Let's see.
Lesser dexterity and lesser strength.
Protection, energy, negative.
Haste.
May we finally see an actual person beat a Death Knight. We have never seen such a thing in Overlord before. Even one would be
It
good.
doesn't seem like we've put a scratch on it. Double.
Oh, that's cool. That's a fun spell.
Heavy fortress.
Doesn't look like you're beating the Death Knight.
Fly, magic arrow!
And keep in mind, there's still another Death Knight to come.
And one more!
Ew.
Alright, hit him, magic casters.
Slime.
Too late. The other one! It's coming! We need them here!
Damn it.
Oh, nice.
Get ready!
Well, if you had any chance, it's gone now. It's long, long gone. Oh well.
Fly away and escape. We can try to buy you some time.
Huh? We? Why me? Fine, let's do this!
Wait, what? Whoa! What the fuck? This guy. Oh my god, what? Bro, you don't even like you're in the right series right now. What the hell? Dude, are you a mech? Bro's got a machine gun. What the fuck?
Hey, see that? They've got an adamantine plate around their neck.
An adventure in red. From Vermilion Drop, maybe?
This thing is a legitimate mech.
I can't believe the Death Knight and Death Warrior were eliminated so easily.
Well, that's something new.
According to my plan, of course.
Really? Really? I don't know, man. Well, I guess, because this is AINZ, he panics over literally anything. Alright then. So, what, is this some kind of summons AINZ made? Because, yeah, he's not really... Can't really predict characters that can actually do that, right? Like, we've seen no one in Nazarick that looks like this thing. And obviously New World comers don't really have the power... Sorry. Don't really have the power to beat the Death Knight. So, I mean... But yeah, like, this thing is, like, so outside of the realm of what, like, obviously, like, the typical Overlord, like, you know, like, rules follow. Because, again, this is a, you know, medieval world with fantasy, magic, and all that good stuff. But this thing is, like, from a different anime, at least. You know, it's a mecha with a machine gun. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? I guess technically, yeah, the girl I was talking about, I think she was Shizu or something? Yeah, she's a robot, I think, with a machine gun, so that makes sense. So, it's like the only thing close to what we know about in this world, but I don't know, if this thing's like an adventure already, like, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, so basically, we are, you know, excluding that from now, we are at the point of just destroying the Riestes Kingdom. That is the solution that we've come out to at this point in the storyline. Fair enough, I guess, you know, like, it's all going to be part of the Sorcerer Kingdom anyway at some point, so it's not really too much of a problem if it does go. Obviously, I assume, like, our characters, like, our main characters are going to survive it. Obviously, Rainier, Climb, possibly Brain as well, although he seems to be fighting, like, Cocytus in the intro. That's not good. But, you know, not too much to really worry about right now. It is very interesting, going down this route, obviously, since Riestes has been, like, our main settlement throughout all of Overlord at this point. You know, like, Nazarick was teleported there. We've established a lot of characters and a lot of, you know, adventures here. Obviously, you know, like, Irantel was a kingdom, literally, or was a town from the Riestes Kingdom. We just pulled out from under it. So I'm really curious, going into Season 5, or possibly even just a couple episodes in this season, what we'll actually be doing with the kingdom once we've beaten it, you know. But that is interesting stuff. Again, I do like how we are actually taking time to see all of the Guardians kind of study and learn and, you know, kind of just, you know, educate themselves on the art of war. You know, we are definitely seeing the Guardians as characters kind of grow at this point. They're thinking a lot more than just, obviously, they can fight, they can win, and that's the end of it. I mean, that's basically what Shouted's entire arc was about in the Dwarven Kingdom arc. So it is cool to see them, well, you know, just kind of unite like this. It is ironic that the world domination stuff is actually bringing the Guardians, I feel like, a little bit closer together as, you know, as friends and as comrades, which is cool to see. Basically what AINZ has been hoping for the entire time. But, yeah, it's really cool stuff. Curious what the play is now, what AINZ's play was there, since it seems like he orchestrated that Slaughter of the Death Knights, which was kind of cool. You know, what is Bro cooking up right now? I'd love to see it. We got to see a new class of NPC in Nazarick now, which is really cool. Negredo, I think it was. One of Albedo's sisters, apparently, her little sister, which was cool. I don't remember if they said she had more than one. I feel like I vaguely remember Albedo mentioning she had a sister at some point. It might just be this one, but yeah, like I said, I think the one thing about the anime that obviously is kind of, it is the one thing about the anime that is really the downside of it, is that there, you know, given the runtime and the episode count per season, there really just isn't enough time to really introduce, you know, properly introduce, like, some of these characters. You know, like, some characters are just kind of offhandedly mentioned, and, you know, there isn't really much context for them from a viewer base in the anime, so you don't always know what they're even talking about, you know. And since Nazarick is such an expansive guild, you know, there's probably hundreds upon hundreds of NPCs we just haven't met in the anime and probably will not be explored at all. And I'm curious if they ever got to be explored in the light novel, or if this, you know, if it was this genuinely just our girls, like, first ever introduction, you know. Especially interesting because she seems to actually care about humans a bit. She seems to see the vast potential in humans, you know, on an evolutionary basis, and that is quite interesting for a character to be from Nazarick, where pretty much everyone outside of AINZ shares the complete opposite opinion. So I kind of wish we got to see more of her. Definitely saw the similarities in like her postures and obviously her design a little bit. But yeah, it was interesting to see. It was definitely interesting to see a character like that, and I mean she's got a pair of scissors as a weapon or whatever. That's pretty funny. That is unironically really funny to see. But yeah, so guys, that's gonna do it for this cut. And I'm going to do my cut here, and I'll see you in a minute when we do episodes 10 and 11 of Overlord. So, I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, we are back. So unfortunately, it seems like my microphone ended up cutting in like near the back end of episode 1 of that video, like around the 24-minute mark. I have no idea what happened there, but yeah, so it's just going to be like, it's going to be shitty audio for that and episode 9, but you know, this is why we do cuts, so the audio should be fine now. We shouldn't have a problem again. So I apologize for that, but anyway, let's go on with episode 10.
Huh? What the hell? That's a powered suit! Like
oh my god, he didn't know! He didn't know at all! A powered suit, huh?
I can't believe they were eliminated so easily.
Yeah.
All
shit.
According to my plan, of course.
Ah, there we go. It was just bluffing. Blow's bluffing before even getting prompted to anymore.
A moment, but I get it now.
What? You do?
I think I understand the plan too.
Cute shouter, let's go, Pete.
The person in the red might appear, so he reacted accordingly with his deployment. In other words, he sent an underwhelming force because he never intended to win in the first place.
Wow. Bro, just say you didn't expect that coming. If you think there's a player, you kind of gotta take that seriously.
So wait, am I supposed to know the red guy?
He's from one of only 3 adamantite rank adventurer teams in Riestes. They're called Drop of Red. Our reports indicated that they operate in the north of the kingdom.
Oh, so Lord AINZ attacked a northern city and
Also, 1 of 3, so is that including Nabrul and AINZ?
Our Lord seized his quarry.
Himself?
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Now the next step. We should plan another attack on the city soon. Only this time we'll handle it properly and raise everything to the ground.
Yes, exactly what I was.
Oh my god.
On second thought, that port city is frankly beneath our notice. I believe it's time to shift to the next phase of our operation and attack the royal capital directly.
If that's what you wish.
Fair enough.
We can always decimate the remaining cities later.
Oh my god, they're still on that.
While we're busy finishing up this war, they should have plenty of time to flee.
Make preparations.
Bro just,
for soon we shall march on
bro
the
just
capital.
doesn't want to massacre every
Every
last
town along
person.
the way will be flattened beneath our boots. Let's teach the world what becomes of a kingdom that defies Nazarick.
Yes, sir.
Bro's really hamming out that Overlord style, but yeah, he's really just trying to salvage anything he can at this point. Ah, that's great. AINZ, you are such a silly head. So there is someone out there that can challenge his mid-tier shit, the Last King.
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
His mid-tier summons.
I'm busy. Tell her we can speak during dinner.
My lord, she said if you don't meet with her immediately, she'll start spreading unfounded accusations about you.
We can't have that. Tell her I can spare a moment. But if she has those other 2 with her, then they wait outside.
As you wish, my lord.
And she has them, I assume. That was the reaction.
What is it?
I wanted to see if Father was still alive.
Oh.
Is that a joke? What, do you think I killed him because I wanted to do all this paperwork myself? Father's alive, but he isn't well right now. I'm having him rest a bit.
It's remarkable that you've been able to detain him without Marquis Raven's help.
He's just gonna die on his own without even bringing Nazarick into it.
Internal affairs must have taken your side.
Father kept insisting that we could talk our way out of this, but we're long past the stage where negotiation is an option.
Yeah.
I'm sure he just wanted to save more lives.
I like how crappy the map
He only
is.
maintained that position because he thought the enemy's declaration of war was an idle threat. In reality, the Sorcerer Kingdom's army has been heading north this whole time.
It would seem that they targeted the border near the Council State. I assume that's to prevent us from receiving any support troops from them.
Quick to catch on, I see. At any rate, the settlements were completely destroyed and all of their people were massacred. The message is clear.
There's gonna be like nothing left of the kingdom at all, past like Khan Village at this point.
Enlighten me. Why do you think their forces have gone unnoticed until just now?
If you figured out this much, surely you know the answer already.
Yes, it means some of our nobles have betrayed us, right?
You're looking at one right now.
Who outside of the palace could control so much intel?
Marquis Raven, of course.
What? No, surely not.
Nice.
This is his domain, isn't it?
I like how she's still trying to work on like the corruption with inside the kingdom, even though Nazarick's just gonna blow the place up at this point anyway. I assume Rayner's following Albedo's instructions with this.
But it's just as likely he decided our kingdom has no future.
Because they went over this in episode 8.
always been more
They were
clever
trying
than
to
me.
just
How would you
ruin
handle
things from
this
inside
mess?
out.
I believe the enemy will be coming straight for the capital. So first, I must ask if you have any army ready.
Well, yes.
And do you think that army can win?
No chance
It's
in
not
hell.
a matter of winning or losing. We don't have any choice. The enemy is burning down our cities, and they're murdering everyone who lives in them. Our chance of victory is slim, but we have to fight. We'll gather our soldiers for one last battle. The citizens will help. Once they see the cruelty of our enemy, they'll want to fight too.
I must admit,
Putting a lot of hope there in your citizens.
your logic is correct. I have nothing to add.
It's a pity I won't be much use in battle, but as the face of our kingdom, it's my duty to lead the troops. If I
Fair.
die, then Father will see this to its grim conclusion. You are free to escape
If a
whenever
king
you
can't
like.
lead his men into battle, how can he expect them to
But I'll
follow
be
him?
ready to go when the time arrives.
Something like that, I'm sure, is what Lelouch would say.
You think we should run?
Hell no, I'm fighting.
Hey, our client didn't specify who needs to come, and this hardly requires the whole party, so how about I take care of it?
Lacus, if there's a reason why you don't want us coming along, just say it.
No, don't worry, it's nothing like that.
I bet it's because the drop of red will be at the meeting too. Their leader, Mr. Azoth, is your uncle, isn't he? I'm sure the two of you have a lot to catch up on. I get it.
Yes, that's exactly right. So I'll
Something's fishy.
Agreed.
Huh?
Summoning us and the drop of red? What kind of job needs two adamantite-ranked teams?
Could be a trap.
You think they mentioned Mr. Azoth to
I mean, you
lure
had
us in?
Yelda Bayoth
Maybe.
recently,
Either
like,
way, we should
you know.
stick together.
Shit's
Plus,
coming
I'm
up in the
looking
world
forward
now.
to meeting a famous hero.
Though I wish you had introduced us sooner, since he's a relative of yours.
This is the meeting place.
Yep, fishy, all right.
We should prepare for the worst.
A place no one would expect.
Come on in.
So, the thing is, about my uncle. Some of the stuff he does can be a little bit controversial.
Oh, now you've gotta show it. What the fuck is he doing?
What's up, lackey? Long time no see.
Your lady friends aside,
Alright.
it's a business meeting. Couldn't you at least put a shirt on?
Well, I could, but I also could have stayed in bed, so let's just call it a compromise.
You can't act like this!
Act like what?
Oh, and he's going right for the throat there. Yeah, adamantite
What a sorry excuse for a hero.
gets a lot of
Get your
ladies.
floozies out of here.
Wow, kid, that's rude. What are you, jealous, shrimp? So insecure you have to wear a dumb mask?
Charm person. Now scram.
Okay, no problem.
That's convenient.
Charm person. Go.
Sure, whatever you say.
Probably like weaker versions of the dominate spell or whatever AINZ used before.
Nice thinking.
Yeah, but we know adamantite adventurers get all the pussy. So that's not surprising at all.
Everyone made it on
Oh my god, what is this guy? A Clementine clone? Genuinely, like, bro is exact design. Is this meant to be a relative? Looking for his sister's killer? Which means he'll die himself very
You're the
soon.
last ones to show up to the meeting and you waltz in here like you're looking for a fight?
Maybe we were just waiting for your horse to leave, you dirty old man.
Nice.
You guys are the ones who decided on this place. Can't blame me for trying to have a little fun with it.
Very clever. Now, can everyone settle down?
That hat
and-
is so extra.
Alright, you are the leader
What the
this
hell?
time, so I guess that's only fair.
Then let me get straight to the point. I come to you with a proposition. I speak to Lord Azoth Indra and the other members of the Drop of Red, as well as all members of Blue Rose.
We want to recruit you to an exclusive team.
Fair?
1 second. What country are you folks from?
We're talking about the future of the world here.
What? Who's there?
No need to be alarmed. After all, if we really intended to kill you, we'd do it quickly instead of wasting time with all these pleasantries.
What the hell?
I get it now. They're from the Theocracy.
Are you sure?
Huh.
An elite team of their greatest heroes. The Black Scripture, I believe it was.
So this is like a
Though I
massive
heard at
alliance
least
now.
One of you deviated from the heroic path a bit.
We got Reestes,
Seems I've developed
Bar
quite the
Haruf, and
reputation.
Theocracy
That
all
said,
together.
I'm not special. In fact, there are people
Exactly
here
what
as
Jet
strong
Leaf
as
wanted.
me, maybe even stronger.
Yeah,
I'm
one in
looking at
particular.
You, Evil Eye. You'd give me a run for my money.
So, I don't think this is the time to join your little club. But while you're here, why don't you help us drive out the Sorcerer King?
No, thank you. Right now, our only mission is to recruit talent. Well, ladies, may I have an answer from
We'd
you
rather
as
not
well?
die.
We have no intention of forcing your hand. If we're truly to secure the future of humankind, then how would we? I require loyal allies for the struggle ahead.
Yeah, well,
I'm
you don't
afraid
know
I'll
it's the
have to
Evil Eye's a
refuse.
vampire.
Everyone.
Come on, you're the leader, aren't you? You don't need to ask. We'll follow your decision.
Very well then. No need to waste your time any further. We shall pray for your health, and for the downfall of the Sorcerer King, of course.
You guys aren't gonna last long.
What are you going to do now?
I'll hang out in the capital until the Sorcerer King shows up. No way anyone can stop his advance. So don't you even entertain the thought of fighting him. Run away.
Fair enough.
It's not funny. I won't leave the capital behind. Can't we help you?
I've got a job to do, and I'm the only man who can
He
pull
does
it
seem
off.
to care about
That means
you,
I
at
gotta
least a
do it
little
all
bit.
on my own.
Cryptic, you think you can kill the Sorcerer King?
Wouldn't even dream of it, little lady. But as long as I'm alone, I'll be fine. Even if he surrounds the whole capital, he won't be able to catch me. Well, time to get some bodies rocking if you ladies catch my drift.
You really underestimate AINZ.
For the wait, my dears.
I'm surprised they still have such numbers, to be
Yes, I
honest.
know.
Okay, he's got that arm at Gazafad, I guess.
Lord AINZ. An enemy envoy is approaching, and judging by his armor, he thinks himself important.
Yeah, he's gonna recognize that as Gazif's gear.
Of the Riestes Kingdom, Zanuck Valianigana Ryle Bison.
Xanath.
I would like to request an audience with the Sorcerer King, one-on-one.
Shall I shoo the rat away, Lord AINZ? We're under no obligation to humor our foe, after all.
If Lord AINZ refuses to converse in good faith, others may think him vindictive and close-minded.
And who will spread that opinion once we've killed them all?
Let us take care, Albedo. There are those who may be stealing glances at us from afar.
Forgive my negligence.
Nice. Did he really bring his
suppose
fucking
I'll
throne with him?
Shall I act as your guard?
A prince has come to face me alone. It's only appropriate that I answer in kind.
While on my flaming steed.
It's an honor that you came to meet me, Your Majesty. I am Zanuck Valianigana Ryle Bison.
The honor is all mine. I am the Sorcerer King, AINZ Gone. Will
Yeah.
water suffice?
Yes, very considerate of you, Your Majesty.
Cool.
Ah, this is lovely.
Bro gets. Oh my god, bro's
that out
just
of the way,
chilling with AINZ.
We may begin discussion.
That's pretty cool. You're gonna die, but this is
What
quite
do
a
you wish to speak about?
quite a cool
Perhaps
combo.
you are rejecting the justification for our invasion.
That part is clear enough, but I still have a question. Why have you chosen to engage in such needless cruelty? Why won't you accept our plea of surrender?
Because there's no benefit in accepting your surrender.
How is that?
It is more advantageous for us to make an example out of you. And in doing so, show the world how foolish it is to oppose the Sorcerer Kingdom. To that end, we will decimate all of your forces. Then we shall march upon the capital, and reduce it to naught but a pile of rubble. And thus it shall remain, for hundreds or even thousands of years. A lasting monument to the folly of opposing
You will
the
live that
Sorcerer
long.
Kingdom.
That seems so close-minded.
What?
You possess such great power, so there are countless ways that you could demonstrate it to the world. And yet you have chosen to be vindictive instead.
Ooh.
One might think so.
Do you have a goal in doing this?
How shall I answer that?
My friends from Yggdrasil may exist somewhere in this world.
That's his ultimate goal, that we have no idea if it will even come true at this point.
But shapeless.
4 seasons in and we're not anywhere close to reaching
but
that.
It slips through one's fingers so easily. In short, there is only one thing that I am searching for. Happiness.
Hey.
That can't be all.
In the end, is that not the prize that all creatures yearn for? Living and undead.
It's
to
fair.
achieve that, you would rob others of their happiness.
Is that such a surprise? My only purpose is to bring prosperity.
Hey, these shots are beautiful! Holy shit!
Why should I care what happens
Oh,
to
all of
anyone
these
else?
are like wallpaper. Yo,
If your
all the
people could only
Pleiades
achieve
at once.
by making the people of
That's
another
great.
country suffer, what would you do? Would you tell your subjects to give up on their own joy?
Pure sophistry! I do apologize, Your Majesty.
Please, I take no offense.
But do you truly believe that this is the only way to achieve your goal, with so much strength and intelligence at your disposal?
Intelligence?
There may be other ways. But they say that the goddess of opportunity has hair on her forehead, but is bald from behind. In other words, when you see a chance, you must seize it immediately, lest it pass you by.
It's quite the strange goddess. No, pardon me. I didn't intend to belittle your deities. I simply never heard of such a thing.
Imagine the
Forgive
Sorcerer
my
King having a goddess.
No, I only meant it as a turn of phrase, not an object of worship. But the point is, I
This
will
is a
not
very
take
interesting
chances. If I
conversation.
can destroy you to better protect my loved ones, then I shall. Thus is war. Does that answer satisfy you?
I suppose so. It's the duty of any nation's leader. We must act in the best interests of our people above all else.
And he
So
could
I
not
do
agree
understand
more
your
with that.
logic, at least. I see why you won't accept my kingdom's surrender. And I see there's nothing I can do.
Perhaps it's my turn to ask a question now, though nothing comes to mind. No, wait. The Sword of Gazov Stronov. Do you know who has it now? I noticed that you're wearing his armor.
Indeed. Though I was given the armor, the sword was entrusted to a man named Brain Unglaus.
Yep.
Ah, I see. I know him in passing at least. So, is he here with your
It's
forces
actually
now?
kind of surprising.
No. To my knowledge, he is in the royal palace.
In that case, I suppose I can destroy your soldiers with whatever spells I fancy, since you have nothing worth saving.
It's not really my
Not even his
intention to
armor?
lose, but I would appreciate it if you'd use
Bro, he
magic
really
to
wants that
combat
sword
this
for some reason.
Fair enough.
I mean, it is
Since we've
nice
become
cosmetically,
acquainted
but
with
like,
one another, I'll make certain to slaughter
probably
you
like
as gently as I
just
can
a
manage.
really shitty item drop.
I'll call that a mercy. Truly refreshing. I'm grateful.
Bro, it's just tap water.
Your Majesty, before I go, might I ask one last question? I fear my elder brother was killed. Were your subordinates responsible for that?
Elder brother? I do seem to recall a prince being slain.
I see. I suppose that's closure, at least. Thank you.
Fair
We'll
enough.
finally put the matter to rest.
Is that...
Farewell.
Is he talking about the guy from Khan Village?
A dauntless man.
I think.
That must be what true royalty is like.
It's quite a pleasant talk, honestly.
In short, there is only one thing that I am searching for. Happiness.
Well, that settles it. I was never fit to be king in the first place. All I ever wanted was to make this kingdom a place worth living.
Aw. He seems like a nice guy, honestly. We didn't get much of him in Season 2.
You're unharmed. What did the Sorcerer
But he
King say?
seems like a nice
The enemy
guy.
plans to kill every last person in the kingdom, I'm afraid. Negotiation was never an option.
Welcome back, Your Highness. It sounds like the talk didn't go well.
No.
I wonder
but
if
I
he'll
never
learn
had
that
high
Rhaenyra is betraying
Fair
him.
enough. So what kind of monster was this Sorcerer King?
I'd say he was surprisingly human.
Was actually a decent bloke.
It's true. He was certainly a monster on the outside, all bones and such, but on the inside, he's just like any other person.
Damn.
Now then,
Don't let the Guardian see you say that.
I'm afraid we don't have a plan. We've lost our talented knights. Most of them were wiped out in the previous war. Honestly, I wasn't too fond of Stronov when he was alive, so I never thought I'd miss him at a time like this.
What do you want?
What the hell?
Don't move an inch.
What the hell?
Stay
Betrayal?
away. Don't touch His Highness! A rebellion at a time like this?
Oh, crap.
No, they're just desperate. They'll do anything to survive.
Stand down, you traitors!
Wait, I'll speak to them. Out with it, then. What business brings you here?
Your Highness, we've come to demand that you offer up a surrender.
That is not an option. Our only hope for survival is defeating the Sorcerer King. I confirmed that myself.
How could we possibly win?
He has a whole army of undead.
There's no option,
Perhaps
man.
our kingdom cannot survive this.
Either
but we
you
don't all have to die here. If we offer your head
fight
to
or
the
you
Sorcerer
die.
King, then he may spare us. We pray that he'll accept it as a sign of loyalty.
Bro, he already refused the main king.
Don't resist.
The
and we'll make it
actual
quick.
king.
I am a prince. I will fight to the bitter end. There's no fear within me. If you dare to challenge me, you must be prepared to die. Lost your nerve? Face me. Come and take this head if you think you can.
Oh shit, oh shit, are they all going for him? Oh my
Lord
god, they're
Anne.
all going for him, aren't they?
Yes, what is it?
It would seem we have guests. Some nobles from Riestes request an audience.
Bring them here.
It's an honor to bask in your glory, Your Majesty. Our only
Did
wish
they
is
really
to serve
win?
humbly at your
That
feet.
quickly?
So we offer this gift. Please accept it.
Man, what are the people always bringing me heads?
Give him a proper burial. So, what happened to the armor he
Not
was
even gonna
wearing?
make it a death knight, huh?
What's wrong? Surely you wouldn't refuse to answer Lord AINZ's question.
Well, I would assume it's still on the prince's corpse, which would be in his tent where we left it.
I see. Very well. Splendid job, all of you. And fine work deserves a fine reward. What is it that you wish?
Please spare me and my family, Sorcerer King. I pledge my undying allegiance to you and you alone.
Please, Your Majesty,
me as well.
Yes, yes, no need to beg.
Same
Don't
thing.
worry. As requested, I won't kill you. Albedo, send them to Nurunist. We'll find their families later.
Of course, my lord.
Don't know who that is, and I probably don't want to know.
Aura,
Yes, my lord?
you heard the deal. Tell Nurunist not to kill them. Not until they beg for death.
Oh no! They got sent to like a torture chamber. Fuck.
And even when they do beg for death, she doesn't need to be in a hurry about it.
Got it.
Oh
I've
dear.
lost interest in this farce. Kikaitis, take command, with Mari as your second.
Yes, sir.
Don't hold back. Use the full extent of your strength, however you see fit.
Oh man,
Do
that's
not let a single one of them escape this battlefield alive.
damn. Oh, and we outright. Oh, that's sick. We actually outright just skipped the We outright just skipped the outro in that episode. That was really cool. Ah, that actually sucks, cause like yeah, like AINZ genuinely had like a moment where he just kind of got the guy, you know, like he had a genuine moment where he was like just real. Like, obviously, without revealing too much about, like, Yggdrasil, the world, and his own friends, he just got to be real with the guy, you know, like, what does AINZ want the most? Like, he just wants to be happy, you know, like, as we saw, like, he lived a very, well, as far as, like, the game, anyway, he lived a very, like, you know, fulfilling life. He was very, you know, like, Yggdrasil was probably, like, the height of his entire life, where he had friends, comrades, you know, he had fun playing the game. And as we saw, you know, I think it was like a 12-year time span. You know, gradually over time, he lost that spark. You know, his friends moved on to other things in life. Couldn't even get any of them to even attend like the final day of Yggdrasil. And you know, we saw like in the show, and at that point, you know, he just kind of went through a depression. You know, he probably didn't have many friends outside of Yggdrasil, lived the game as many gamers do, and you know, he's just been trying to get that spark back. You know, he's been trying desperately to look for any of his friends. He's been trying to look for happiness within Nazarick. You know, even without his friends, he can find it in his beloved NPCs, and that's really just that's really just all AINZ kind of wants. You know, he really could care less about world domination, about the power that he personally has. He just wants a way to guarantee the safety of Nazarick for the end of time, and you know, his friends kind of, even at that point, his friends kind of come as like the secondary goal to defending what he currently has, and that's really all AINZ kind of wants. And you know, it is a very interesting kind of structure in Overlord because, you know, unlike many other isekai, you know, like Konosuba, Mashuko Tensei, ReZero, the end goal of Overlord is really just not clear. You know, because with those kind of characters, the MCs in those shows, we know what the end goal is, and we are working actively every season towards those goals. But with AINZ, you know, 4 seasons in at this point, we don't have any kind of confirmation on if any of AINZ's, like, personal ambitions can really be even founded. You know, like his friends, you know, the supreme beings, like, that's his goal, is to find them, and we haven't had any kind of indication of if they're even in this world. You know, we haven't had any indication of there being another player in the world. We have really, like, nothing, so, which really does make Overlord kind of the interesting series, is that, you know, we are obviously making progress, you know, we are dominating the world, but at the end of the day, that's not even something AINZ cares about all that much. You know, it's convenient, it's a convenient method to get in, like, AINZ's name and Nazarick out there, but, like, it's not something he personally cares about. You know, and in general, like, the whole isekai factor of Overlord doesn't even really apply much to the show beyond just, you know, knowing that it was all a video game, you know, unlike other shows and MCs that kind of bring their, you know, their knowledge of Earth to the new world and kind of use those to, you know, either dominate or just, you know, do really incredible things. Like, you know, it kind of begs the question of if you really even need to consider Overlord an isekai in general, because so little of, like, Earth and, like, the other world is even relevant to the story at all at this point, you know? Like, AINZ AINZ as, like, a human never comes up, you know, we don't see any backstory on AINZ and what he was like before he became, you know, the Overlord. We don't see him using any, like, earthly knowledge to his advantage that the new world, being a medieval world, has. You know, it's all just, like, Yggdrasil, 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 so, you know, in some ways, it's kind of hard to even, like, consider Overlord an isekai series, because it's very just, you know, the concept of there being, like, the other, of being, like, from Earth is almost kind of lost in his character, so it is weird to think about that. But in general, you know, it begs the question, like, you know, A, what brought him here, you know, like, and B, you know, it's so irrelevant, you know, like, the players, like, his friends, feel like, they honestly feel like they're not even gonna come at this point, you know? Like, I feel like the main goal in Overlord, kinda, at this point, when you have so many resources, should kinda be, what the fuck brought him here? You know, because unlike a lot of other isekai, be it reincarnation, be it just, you know, getting zapped or whatever, like, there's no indication, even at this point, what actually happened, you know? And ironically, you know, AINZ seems like he doesn't even really care about what actually brought him here, just as long as he can find anything in it, which, you know, is kind of weird about the series as well. You know, there's a lot of unanswered questions, but there's just a lot of, like, there's a lot of lack of priority in those questions as well, which is really interesting about the show. But, you know, our guy, you know, our prince guy, unfortunately, he died, like, instantly, you know. You'd think, like, if he was wearing Gazif's armor, it'd be kind of decent armor. But he was out so quickly there. It doesn't like anyone died. And we can see, you know, just from how AINZ reacted, he kind of respected the guy, you know. Like, it's the first person he genuinely could kind of sit down with. No guardians around, no real, like, you know... For a moment, he kind of just let the Overlord persona go, and he could just, like, spill out what he wanted from him, and from that, he kind of gained respect for the guy. And unfortunately, right after that, he fucking dies. Not even 5 minutes later, he dies. So, you know, once again, it's like another big hit from AINZ, because another person that he kind of low-key kind of connected with in some capacity or respected dies, you know, and it really makes his connection to the new world kind of just limited. It's kind of why he has no real quarrel killing everyone in the new world, because, you know, outside just being an overlord and liking that kind of emotion, it seems like any connection he makes kind of just gets ripped from him at some point, you know? He respected Gazif, he had to kill him. He respected this prince guy, he had to kill him. You know, a dwarven guy, ironically, is someone who actually is alive, so that's like a connection he has, but, you know, any kind of, like, happiness or camaraderie or connection he can make in the new world with anyone just seems to get ripped away from him, so it makes sense why he's becoming more and more ruthless over time, outside just the journey of becoming more physically and mentally an overlord. Everything outside of Nazarick just kind of disappears after a while, so it is a shame. And obviously it doesn't seem like he intends on reviving the prince either, which, you know, is what it is. But yeah, either way, cool stuff. So that Blood Paladin guy is not actually something AINZ was planning. He just kind of, you know, he's getting more and more used to the idea of just bullshitting his way through everything without the Guardians, you know, prompting him to do so. But that's apparently Yggdrasil armor, and that's something that actually can beat Death Knight. So maybe we're getting close. Maybe we're actually getting close to there being a player, or, you know, something. It is very clear that AINZ is not the first person from Yggdrasil to appear in this world, because there are, you know, there's world items here. They're showing that outright there are, you know, abilities and armor pieces that AINZ recognizes in this world. So at the very least, there is, like, confirmation, basically, that players have been in this world before, and whether or not they're still alive is, you know, up in the air. But again, it's like, it's only pieces here and there, you know, we're not really getting too much info on, like, how other players got here, where they are now, and, like, what the real deal was going on with that, because no one's responded to Nazarick's kind of cool, you know, in being the Sorcerer Kingdom. So I don't know, maybe next season we'll focus more on that, as, you know, AINZ wipes out more and more territory. Obviously the most powerful beings in the world will respond to that, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, guys, let's go on with episode 11. Hey, let's go. Let's fucking go. Alright, guys, episode 11. Go. We're at the halfway point now.
Your Highness, I'm sorry for intruding so late at night.
Your son is dead, man. Sorry.
As my captor is here to see me, I can only assume what happened. Our kingdom has fallen. The day is lost.
Basically.
So it seems. Soon, at least. In short, we've lost all contact with the Royal Army, and none of the messengers we've sent to the battlefield have returned.
So the whole army's just
Prince
gone already.
Xanax's whereabouts are also
Xanax.
My poor foolish boy. You had to follow your brother. To think that both of my sons would go before me.
Like, the only people from this whole kingdom that might be alive at the end is Rainier and Climb. Unironically.
Might still have a chance to escape under the veil.
That's it.
Understood, my lord.
That includes you.
Your Majesty.
I will stay here and meet our conqueror as the last king of this fallen kingdom.
Fair enough. We'll watch the intro one more time next time, because potentially we'll skip it in the final episode for more content. All right, well-prepared traps.
Children are making too much racket. You can never be too careful. If we offend the emissary, it could mean our death.
I'm bored. How long do we have to wait for these guys to show up? We've got our families and everyone from the Eight Fingers ready to ship out. Does this sorcerer guy care if we're all
Watch
here?
it, Coco Doll.
Sorry, I mean, His
Nice.
Majesty.
You're our colleague. We must introduce you to the Sorcerer King's emissary.
Hey, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful. I was just venting a little. That aside, I still don't get why you bothered to break someone like me out of prison.
What are you trying to imply?
I'm a has-been. I lost all my power and connections, so it just seems like you're being awfully generous to me.
Maybe they are?
What's your objective exactly?
Why would you say such a thing, Petit? You're one of us. Of course we'll help you. We're in this together, always.
Huh? Okay, no, this is weird. Something's up.
Of course
You're
something's
not an
up.
imposter, are you? You're the same old Hilma? If you're a monster wearing her skin, just come out and say it already.
There are
really think I've changed
many people that could do that.
You're all so thin. Did you get on some weird diet together? You don't look the same or act the same. It'd make more sense if you were a bunch of skin stealers.
No, that's just what trauma does to you.
Say? It shows how much we've been through.
Been through what? Exactly.
You've missed a lot. You've missed a lot. Yeah, let's go, Peak!
We'll be destroying the royal capital soon, so I've come to bring all of you to safety. I've been told you have 1,000 people that are coming with you. Bring them here and we'll depart immediately.
God damn, 1,000 people.
Come, Shadow Demon.
Huh?
Yeah, it's always fun watching the reactions to this.
If you could
They're
spare
so
a
used to
moment
it,
while
but,
we're waiting on
you know.
There's someone I believe we should introduce you to.
That won't be necessary. Rather, we should gather your luggage first.
Genuinely, I could not give less of a shit.
You will stay here until we can transport you to a proper home. I'll return to check on you in a few days, but you should have adequate food and supplies to last till then.
Shelter is not the person to care about any of this.
Correct?
Yes? There's something you require of me?
You need to be taken to Kyohuko as the others were.
Huh?
Oh?
Gate?
Is that torture?
I don't want to go! Help!
I assume?
No,
Yes, come along
Why
now.
are you all making that face? Come on, say something!
You said they changed. It's time for your initiation.
There's nothing we could have done to save the poor man.
Don't say it like that. He will survive after all. It's better to think of it as a rite of passage. It will bring us closer in the end.
I like how casual she was about that. Alright, let's torture this one. Then we can move on.
Great Sorcerer King.
I like Shelter. She does not want to do any of this, so she's just kind of, you know, getting through it as casual as possible.
Delay teleportation. Body of effulgent barrel. Life essence. Mana essence.
Finally seeing Albedo in that armor again.
No, I need only wait.
I don't think she's worn that since, like, season 1.
This will be their last chance.
Gotta be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of the helmet. The rest of it's good, I just don't like the helmet.
I'll proceed as planned.
Yes, but be careful not to kill him. Remember, our goal is
I
to
low-key
collect
just kind of wish her
information.
hair was still out.
Of course. But what about you?
There's no need to worry. I will play my part to perfection. You need only do the same.
Always. Excuse me, I mean, as you wish, Lord AINZ.
Chain Dragon Lightning, huh?
Spells we do know. Good lord.
How insolent. State your name.
Oh, that's gonna get you killed. Were you not listening?
Go, Albedo! Don't let the enemy escape!
Right.
Oh, that actually might be Pandora's actor, because he doesn't have the orb in his chest.
I'd catch him easily if I
And
could
Albedo
use my
slipped
war
up earlier, which is kind of weird.
Not very subtle, are you?
You can't use a bicorn, you're fucking... You're a virgin succubus.
He won't fall so easily. But how far does he plan to go? Perhaps I was the target all along. Revealing your power to me? Be my guest!
Okay, I like it with the wings out.
Those aren't even magic projectiles. Are you just testing my armor? Well, I certainly know what's coming next. Physical projectiles don't work, so you'll try hitting me with a spell. Let's see it then.
This is really fun. When we get to see, like, the intelligent characters, like, analyzing the fights.
It's not attack magic.
It's
but
really nice
instant
to
death
see.
magic. Did you expect such low-tier magic to work on me?
You can really tell the difference between, like, Shaltir and how Albedo fight.
Is It's like punching tofu.
Because like, yeah, she's considering and predicting all of his weapons and arsenal and tactics.
With my boot till you offer Lord AINZ a proper apology for your insolence.
Just what I'd expect from a genocidal butcher.
Oh, and here I was thinking you were some savage incapable of human speech. Well,
nice.
The people of this kingdom might as well be animals, seeing how foolish and weak they are.
We've got banter.
Your poisoned tongue is unbecoming of a prime minister, Albedo. Your invasion was never justified. You're the savages, using any excuse to slaughter people. No, you're worse than that. You're monsters. So call my methods cowardly all you want. This is a battle against pure evil.
Let him talk. Maybe the fool will slip up and reveal something.
Nice. No, she's not letting her anger, like, slip out there.
Happening. How odd. Surely he's not working alone. Explode mine!
Damn!
I may be standing in the open, but I'm hardly defenseless.
Oh, we've got our dragon guy.
Life essence. It seems he has a lot of HP left. As for his MP,
that's cool. I really like that.
A pure warrior class then.
This is the
Thought you were clever, did you? Indeed, skeletons are weak against blunt attacks. But I've taken special care to address that.
Yeah, this is definitely Pandora's actor. Like he's playing it so hard.
You can put your hammer away. No weapon of the sort will work on me.
AINZ is not this enthusiastic ever.
Wait a minute. His HP dropped when he used that technique. I'll forgive you for the surprise attack. I believe you know who I am, but allow me to introduce myself all the same. I am the Sorcerer King AINZ. Now your turn. Will you grace me with your name as well?
Riku Aganea.
Riku Aganea.
I can't say I've heard of you, though that platinum armor of yours does make me wonder.
It is a nice set of armor.
There was a nameless warrior among the 13 heroes that was known for the platinum armor he wore. Could it be that I'm dealing with a celebrity? At any rate, a pleasure to meet you, Riku Aganea. So, may I call you Riku?
You may not.
Forgive me for being informal. Sir Aganea it is, then. Unless you object to that as well.
No, that's fine.
In that case, Sir Aganea, I have a proposal for you. Why don't you become my subordinate?
I refuse.
You won't even consider it.
This guy is the dragon we met in season 2, right?
If you join me, I could easily be persuaded.
I think they showed he had this armor stuff.
A talented warrior like yourself is worth more than any land. If he doesn't care, perhaps he isn't from Riestes.
Kind of a shame, because I prefer you just fight as the dragon, but this thing's fine.
Cloak of light.
His HP went down again. Greater teleportation! My magic failed.
Damn, he countered greater teleportation!
This must be the barrier he cast earlier. It doesn't seem to be magic, or a normal skill. It blocks teleportation, and physical objects too.
So you might be in a bit of trouble.
Body of a fortune's bearer.
I don't know what that does.
Knockback. Another attack that reduced his HP.
We genuinely got a fight here?
I told you blunt damage would not harm me.
Because, like, AINZ or not, you know, like, Pandora's actor's level 100 too.
But your fate is sealed. You will die within this barrier by my hand.
Twin magic, obsidian sword.
That's new.
What? Wall of skeleton.
Oh shit. Oh shit, this guy might actually be a player.
No good.
Wait. Yeah, and we know the level of some of these spells, so like, have we finally got a player.
Not just the weapons. It looks like
Because that guy even knew Yggdrasil, didn't he? Yeah, I forgot. He actually said Yggdrasil by name. So either that or he's faced players before. Actually, yeah, that basically confirms that players have been in the world before, doesn't it? I completely forgot about that, but he mentioned it. That seemed to have got something out of it.
Are you surprised? While this blasting staff doesn't have much physical attack power, it more than makes up for it with its strong knockback effect. Convenient for a magic caster such as myself, since I like to create distance between me and my enemies.
And he's just... he does not want to banter at all.
Doomlord.
Oh, that's a new one.
Now, show me the full extent of your strength. Seems to be about level 90. A tank that specializes in hand-to-hand combat. His weapons have HP too, and I noticed something when I knocked him back. The swords were sent flying with him. That would imply that those floating weapons are a part of his body in some way. I must assume that he's controlling them, and the armor from another location. I think that's all the information my Doomlord can draw out. Time to finish things up.
That is really cool, though. I really love when we get to see them analyze the opponents like this. You know, for, like, someone who's a big gamer, and obviously just a mage in general that needs to rely on, like, information to win. It's always fun to see that.
Elemental Storm. Unlike the Doomlord, this
That's a new one.
specializes in magic, commanding the power of the 4 elemental spirits. I'm sure you're weak to at least one of those elements, so now it's time to find out which. Or we can cease the charade, now that we have a grasp of each other's strength. No, wait! No! I'm still talking!
The reaction!
Please, I beg of you, just a moment of your time!
What?
I have no desire to fight you to the death. This all began when Riestes stole provisions, intended as aid for the Holy Kingdom!
What
I
the
believe
fuck?
it's clear who is at fault in this situation. Unless you object to our charity for some reason, surely you don't think we're wrong for taking action after we were attacked?
The action you took was excessive.
What would you have done?
What would you
What
accept?
if it
I'm
was
actually
your
kind of
food that was
curious.
stolen? Would you still think that this thieving king
AINZ
would be
bowing,
worth
though, is
protecting?
insane.
Those who possess power must use it responsibly. You cannot act solely in your own self-interest. That's why I will protect this world. Or rather, why I must protect it. Absolute power is the root of evil, a sin I carry as well. But I won't beg for forgiveness. Rather, I shall use it to extinguish wickedness from the world, starting with you. Now, perish!
Mind your filthy tongue, you
Is that other guy dead already then?
How dare you speak to Lord AINZ that way?
And yeah, you're strong as hell, but Albedo is level 100, so you're kind of just screwed already.
That's enough!
Plus, Albedo is, I think, she's purely a defense build.
Before you depart, I will ask you once more.
She's got like
Will you
4
not
times
serve
the
me?
HP AINZ does.
I will grant you whatever you may wish. The gates of the Sorcerer Kingdom will always be open to you. Come visit me whenever you please.
Fair enough. The gates to the Sorcerer Kingdom are always open, huh?
But with that, our job is done. Good work.
Our enemy is still unknown. I worry that there may be eyes upon us. We should return to Nazarick immediately.
A fine idea. Let's depart.
I mean, hey. What? What? How the fuck did he escape?
I hope you weren't waiting long.
Hey, sir.
It seems you survived your encounter with that demon.
How the hell?
I couldn't even hit her. Best I could do was keep her at a distance. Used every weapon at my disposal, and she shrugged them off one after another.
She's got a lot of HP.
Wished I could have held her off a bit.
It would take a long time to fight her, even if you could.
The Sorcerer King.
Poorly, to be quite honest.
Guess that's it then. For the kingdom, at least.
Forgive me. You put your life at risk, and I couldn't finish the job.
But you've now exposed yourself as like a somewhat threat to
No, you did your
Nazarick.
part well. Given your opponent, I could scarcely expect more. To be frank, time wasn't the issue. I failed to defeat the Sorcerer King because he was much stronger than I had anticipated.
Still,
Yeah, it is this dragon.
The world isolation barrier worked perfectly against the Sorcerer King, but Albedo seemed to break through it quite easily when she came to his aid. The space was isolated from the outside world. The only way she could have made it through was if she used wild magic or possessed a world item. She appears to be subservient
Wild
to the
magic?
Sorcerer King, but perhaps she's the player and he's the NPC. It could be a method to protect herself from enemies. Pretending to be second in command would have a few
So it even knows what NPCs are.
suspiciously powerful. Or perhaps the Sorcerer King has more
Yeah,
than
this
one
guy...
world item, though that would mean that he chose not to bring it with him to the battlefield for some reason.
This guy's definitely faced players before.
He's strong, but what do you think our odds are for next time?
So will we ever
Even
meet
if we
these
weren't able
players?
to pull this off,
That'd be
you
cool.
must have figured something out, right? You think or rather, you think my suit could win?
Don't take this the wrong way.
No chance in
but
hell.
You wouldn't stand a chance. Yet, as you said, I know his power now, and that also means I know its limits. While I can't hope to defeat
You
him in
really
a single
don't.
blow, I
Like,
should
you
be
really,
able to
really
win,
don't.
provided he doesn't have any allies with him.
Well, hey, not bad. Though I'd expect nothing less. You are the world's strongest Dragon Lord.
I do my best, but I'm sure there are many beings out there stronger than me. Thankfully, my skill set is well suited
and they're all in the
to
tomb.
being the Sorcerer King. Oh, before I forget, when he asked for my name, I said it was Riku Aganea. Good to remember that in case it comes up.
I'll write it down when I get a chance. Does that name have a special meaning?
Not at all. I didn't plan ahead, and it was the first thing that came to mind. Now that I think about it, I hope no one has actually named that, or they're about to have a very bad time.
Fair point, actually.
King busy trying to hunt down
Rigu
someone who doesn't
Aganea.
exist.
Not only
Keep that in
him,
mind.
His prime minister certainly seems like the type to hold a grudge. I could not have accomplished what I did today without your help, and I can't defeat these evil players on my own, so please take care of yourself until next time.
Azuth has been agreeable thus far.
I wonder if he's stronger, though, as his actual, like,
Perhaps it would
dragon
be better
form.
to kill him and give his armor to a more capable and obedient ally.
Damn.
Riku. I already have blood on my hands. No turning back. I could blame his death on the Sorcerer King, but if someone resurrected him, then they would find out the truth. I can't afford to do anything I'll regret.
Damn, not really a a loyal ally then if he's just gonna kill the guy. See, like, she looks really good with the armor, but like her head exposed, but with the armor on, she looks really good. I'm not a fan of the helmet. Okay, yeah, of course that was Pandora's actor.
Outstanding work, Albedo. Pandora's actor.
Thank you. Truly, I am undeserving.
Oh my god, him with the gear is funny.
I observed your battle, but I'd like to hear your impression of this Riku Aganea, since you interacted with him directly. His words, his emotions, all that you could draw out of this man, everything the mirror could not convey, reveal it to me.
Next time, obviously. Although for us, just a few minutes, of course. Alright then, so we've got our, like, first genuine, like, kind of threat within this world, you know? That's actually something that is really fun, is that, you know, I guess you know, a citizen of the New World, that someone that isn't from Yggdrasil, just wondering who the hell the players and the NPCs are is kind of a fun mystery in of itself. Because, yeah, the fact that the NPCs all gain sentience literally means anyone could be a player and anyone could be an NPC. Like, you really cannot differentiate them at all. Like, I imagine even players themselves from Yggdrasil would kind of have a hard time, you know, guessing who's a player and who's the NPC. Because, you know, like, they're all basically the same thing now. You know, there's very little difference from them besides obviously their loyalty and just like their knowledge of Earth, I guess. Because like, yeah, you never know. Like now, our dragon seems to think that like Albedo's the player and AINZ is the NPC. Oh, that is really funny. But yeah, so interesting stuff with that, obviously. The dragon thing came up in, like, Season 2 for a singular scene and then was never brought up in any capacity again. So it is cool now to finally get some more storyline regarding, like, this guy. Because, like, you know, it was just such a weird scene. But he's the only guy we know of so far in the show that actually has knowledge of Yggdrasil itself. You know, whether that means it is a player, whether it is just someone who's, you know, faced players before and has, for some reason, beaten them. You know, I would assume that, like, his armor suit is, like, level 90, as was theorized, but, like, maybe his genuine body itself is, like, level 100 or something. But the fact that, you know, any kind of species in the New World can actually reach, like, level 100 or close to it is concerning, obviously. And the only dragons we've seen in the show so far were, you know, pussy level. So it is really fun to see this. And I guess it does make sense why a lot of the spells, you know, Pandora was using didn't really work, because it wasn't even like a genuine body. It was literally just a moving set of armor, so it doesn't even really speak to, like, the dragon's level or anything. It's just, you know, you can't use grass part on something that isn't even moving, you know. So I mean, interesting stuff there. It's revealing information to us and to AINZ without actually giving away too many confirmations about it, you know, which is nice to see as well. And now both of them kind of duped each other. You know, the dragon lied about his name, but, you know, he's unaware that he wasn't even fighting AINZ himself. So, you know, there's double deuces from both sides here, which is really cool to see. But yeah, like we said, we're now kind of introducing, like, actual threats to Nazarick potentially. Now, like, even Pandora's actor is like, you know, this guy is a genuine asset that would be really cool to have for Nazarick. So, you know, even sparing Riestes, you know, a whole kingdom would be worth it, because, you know, like, there's nothing anywhere in this world they face that has even come close to the power level that the like, this platinum dragon armor guy has. So I mean, that definitely makes sense. That is really cool to see. And just in general, you know, it brings up a lot more mystery about the world. It, you know, it leads to the idea that even if, you know, are we getting anywhere close to actually meeting a player soon, you know? Even if we don't see a player anywhere soon, like, does this dragon have Yggdrasil items? You know, he knows what world items are. Does he, like, you know, if he has fought and killed players before, has he looted them? You know, does he have, like, world items we haven't seen himself? Does he have armor pieces that exceed level 100 that we haven't seen, you know? Like, although he doesn't fight himself, are we genuinely seeing, like, an actual threat to the MCs at this point? Because that would be really fun to see, you know. And now that AINZ knows there is a player or just a being out there that reaches such a high level, obviously more cautionate routes will be taken. And it's really cool, you know, it's expanding finally, like, the threat level of the New World compared to Nazarick. And just in general, you know, because of the insane power gap, a big question about Overlord, again, is going to be, like, how do you end a series like this? How do you end a show like this, you know? Because if more than just Nazarick has come to the New World in the past, you know, like, will we ever reach a point where more players, potentially guild bases, reach the New World, you know? Like, what would the story be? What would the conclusion, I think, genuinely, to Overlord be at this point? Is, I think, the most interesting and fascinating aspect about it. Because, like I said, other isekais, it's very, you know, it's very clear. There is a picture of the end of the show that you can theorize about and feel really strongly for. I have no idea what the conclusion to Overlord as a show actually is going to be. Because, well, obviously the world domination stuff is, you know, that's kind of the main aspect right now. It's fine. Like, what is the end of this? You know, like, AINZ's goal was to find the supreme beings in the New World. Will we ever see that? Will we ever see a player of any variety here? You know, will more players come and actually be a threat to AINZ and his group? And even if then, like, there's no, like, you know, past the ending, like, will they come in the future and we'll get, like, an Overlord sequel? You know, like, there is so much we don't know about how the world functions especially when it comes to like the players, that, you know, you can theorize about it all day because our intel on that is practically zero. But, you know, it is really fun to actually consider and theorize all these different angles here, which is cool. But yeah, in general, you know, really fun episode, just kind of strategizing. We've met like our big, you know, potato threat here. Not even AINZ himself was coming into it. It was pretty clear it was Pandora's actor. But, you know, it was really fun to see as well. But yeah, we're now going to go off the back end of that. You know, what AINZ is going to do, any new countermeasures, any new, you know, changing strategies and whatnot to consider this guy. I don't know. But guys, I'm going to do my cut here. And when I come back, we will conclude Overlord Season 4 with the final 2 episodes. Hope you guys are looking forward to that, and I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, Episode 11. It is time.
So then I bowed down and said, please, I beg of you,
Alberto's already to kill a bitch.
And it worked splendidly.
Damn, he's even got the rings on, so those are real.
May I interject?
What is it?
You were posing as Lord AINZ, the
You
Sorcerer
fucking
King,
bowed
absolute
down?
ruler of the
You
Tomb of
what,
Nazarick.
mate?
And yet you dropped to your hands and knees. Is that appropriate?
Oh, you're right. I don't suppose the real Lord AINZ would ever do such a thing.
No, he would not.
I think that was a fine choice. If that's all it takes to make an enemy drop their guard, then feel free to debase yourself all you like. My dignity
Fair enough.
is too flimsy as to be shaken by such a thing. In addition to taking him off guard,
Oh, he really is
I'm
wearing
certain
all the
that it led him
rings.
to underestimate me.
He just gave him up.
You poisoned his mind quite skillfully.
Thank you.
But we still don't have enough
Fighting smarter,
information.
not harder.
Some of his powers are still a bit of a mystery to me.
Like the barrier, you mean?
Since Alberto was carrying Enuma Gap, and she was the only one who could break through the barrier, we can
Enuma
assume
Gap.
it was created using a world item.
I will not remember that.
It likely functions the same as the world item I gave to Aura, depiction of nature and society.
I'm not so certain, my lord. I noticed something peculiar. When he spoke the words World Isolation Barrier, his HP dropped. Perhaps it was actually a skill?
Yes, although some world
That
items
is
have an
really
activation
curious.
cost, I've never heard of one that takes your HP. And you said that his HP dropped when he used other skills as well. Is that correct?
Yes.
I don't even know what the HP would mean for armor like that.
Would drop upon activation.
One world item with multiple functions. Such things do exist, like my orb here. But the ability to strengthen weapons...
Hey, they finally said that was a world item.
And create barriers.
Because
Those
I didn't even
abilities are
know
far too
that.
different from one another. As things stand, we cannot say for certain that his skills are the work of
Not they're going to tell you what that item does.
It seems we need to lose another battle with this Riku fellow, if we want to find out. Naturally, I don't like losing either, but we must know everything possible about our opponent.
He did go on earlier about how
Absolute
they have little experience in failure and they kind of need that to grow.
Resurrected, and that goes for people from this world too. But if I die, who knows?
You're fucked.
Not really something I can test. Well, actually, thinking about the history here, the 6 great gods,
Does
the 8 great kings were probably players like me.
does anyone in Nazarick
Without
even have the
exception,
ability to
all of their
resurrect?
stories end with their deaths. That means my odds aren't good. I have to keep that in mind with every decision that I make going forward. Anything that's lost can be regained as long as I'm still alive.
Yeah.
Better to suffer a strategic loss and live to tell the tale.
That is very, very smart.
Titus and the others should be attacking the royal capital.
Because everyone still kind of thinks Shalta is
I'll
dead
head
at this
there as
point,
well.
and like she's
I need to
around.
close the curtain on this tale personally.
It's such a trivial matter, my lord. Are you certain it's worthy of your attention when I could take care of it for you?
Yeah.
When I'm playing the villain, I have standards to uphold. Though I'm not quite as extravagant about it as Overlord.
Oh, is that why? Well, fair enough then.
Hey.
Yes, that is exactly why, Alberto.
She does
It's
seem to
good
be.
that you understand.
She does seem to be getting a little more casual with AINZ, which is cool. Like, the more the NPCs talk to him, there's obviously still, like, the formality of it, but there is slight hints of, you know, more casual talk in there. Like, could you ever imagine, like, Alberto responding like that in Season 1? Oh, is that why? Fair enough, then. And yeah, when you're role-playing the villain, you gotta do it right. No exception. Yeah, a lot of these guys are long past their runtime. Like I said, this is probably my least favorite intro in Overlord so far, but it's still good. You know, like, it's kind of like neck and neck for me. Oh, sorry. It's kind of like neck and neck for me for, like, OP 1 and 3. 2 as, like, behind those two, but still good. And then it's this one. Because I feel like I really couldn't pick between 1 and 3, because those are great. I love this shot, though, of everyone together. Damn.
I know this is a strange time to say this.
Invasion of the royal capital. Well, we're kind of just, you know, just spelling out what's going on now.
It's difficult to get some ingredients because of the war, but with your help today, the children will finally be able to eat their fill.
Well, I hope you're able to have a bit of stew yourselves. You've been saving food for the children, so I'm sure you haven't been eating properly.
You're so kind, Princess!
If only you knew.
Pathetic, isn't it? Can you believe it? Our kingdom's on the brink of ruin, and feeding orphans is all I can do. It's only a matter of time before the Sorcerer Kingdom arrives. Then all of the people here in the capital will die.
Oh, what a
Please
shame.
don't say that. No matter what happens next, the children are happy right
Couldn't
now.
care less.
That wouldn't be the case without you.
Oh, I just want Climb to see the real Rainier.
I'm sorry, I said too much.
What good is there being in love with a guy if you can't show your true self to him, you know? Whether you be a kind-hearted soul like her mask depicts, or an absolute psychopath like she really is, you know?
I'm sure you must be busy, so thank you for meeting with me. I apologize for making you wait.
That's perfectly fine. You probably have plenty to take care of yourself. Oh, I don't need tea. I'm afraid we can't
Wow,
stay
he
long.
looks so unused to that.
Marcus, how long could it take to drink one cup of tea?
Were all of you looking forward to it?
Mm-hmm.
Princess extends us such a kind offer in this trying time, and you turn it down without a thought?
Bro.
How cold of you.
How dare you?
Hey, musclehead.
Even Evil Eye
Don't
wanted
ignore me.
tea.
Who do you think I'm talking to? Miss I'd sink in the water like a rock? Hey, Gagarin.
Yes? What is it?
Wouldn't you like to have a spot of tea?
More than just a spot. I could chug the stuff by the gallon. My poor throat has never been so parched.
I believe
There
you.
you have it, boss. Tea for everyone, with your permission.
If it means that much to you. But you'll be drinking as well?
We'll pour the cups. Don't worry.
Wow. I like how I used
You
to...
can have a nice chat with the princess in the meantime, okay?
Though fair warning, I like my tea extremely bitter.
That's not necessary. There's some in the pod.
Fair enough. It's that simple, bro.
There's not enough.
Oh no, that won't do at all. Especially since we have someone who could, quote, chug the stuff by the gallon. People will start to think the princess can't even offer tea to her distinguished guests.
Stop it! You're being rude! Blackuse. This is probably the last time we'll see each other. Your friends are only trying to buy us some time.
Hey, Brain.
Show us where we can boil more water.
All right, straight ahead.
So, should I leave the room as well?
Don't worry about it, you're fine. They didn't leave with Brain just to give the princess privacy.
Let's relax. Your friends were so considerate.
Fair enough. There's no harm. We can chat until the tea gets here, at least.
I agree.
All this over some tea, man. You know?
I don't sense anyone nearby. Guess they've all run away. Your tea.
Where's Sir Unglas and Tina?
Looking for dessert.
You're serious?
Here, slave driver. You're about to taste the first tea that I've ever made.
Oh,
Quite
God.
the honor. Right.
Oh, God. It looks more like blood than tea.
Such a strong aroma. I can't wait.
Drink it. In one gulp. You should find it quite refreshing, since you're a demon.
Damn.
I'll humor you this time.
Oh, you're gonna be on the toilet for weeks.
delicious.
I think that might be a stretch. It's very bitter.
Did she stab you? She did stab you! What the fuck?
Alright, one more!
What the hell?
Behind me! What's going on here?
You move and I cast a spell. Don't bother. You're not our target.
What the fuck?
Besides, this
Huh?
will all be over soon.
What? What? What is going on?
I've been watching you for a long time, figuring out what it would take to bring you down. It's your turn, Evil Eye.
Right. Resist weakening. Nope. Locked it.
Why don't you just give up?
This is interesting, I guess. I didn't expect her to get killed by all people.
Now it worked. Charm person. Good. Got her.
Alright.
Lacuse, be a good girl and heal your wounds.
Right, as you wish.
Yeah, because she was like...
Mind control is truly frightening.
Look at you.
Oh, yeah.
Not shaken up one bit.
Could
You may
reveal all
act
your
silly, but I
secrets
always knew you were
with a
tough.
quick spell.
I've never thought of myself that way at all. I just had faith, or rather, I knew you wouldn't do something like this without a reason. On that note, can you
Man,
tell
she
me why
really is
poison did not kill
tiny.
your friend?
If Rainier
It's
tells
nothing
over her.
complicated. This might sound callous, but the truth is, we care more about Lacuse than we care about the kingdom.
Our fiendish boss was the only one who wanted to protect the royal capital. The rest of our group was secretly against that plan.
There was no point in arguing with her about it. She'd stay behind on her own and tell us that we should go. The only solution we thought of was to catch her off guard and take her out of the capital by force, but I'm sorry you had to see this.
We had to make sure she didn't have her magic items.
I mean, I
Then
guess
we
she
used
isn't a
5 different
traitor,
poisons
because
to
that was
cast
where I was
weakening
thinking, but
spells.
wow.
Even then, getting charm person to work was a gamble.
She's gonna hate you for life for that.
That's that. As soon as Tina comes back, we'll teleport out of the capital. Do you two want to come with us?
Could we?
Before
Nah.
I can answer, I have to know.
We're gonna
where are you
survive,
planning
it's
to run
fine.
off to?
Tough call. Somewhere southeast. There's a kingdom there that fell to ruin a long time ago. In short, it's someplace far, far
I mean, I
away
get it though,
that
they're
we've
not even
never
from the Riestes kingdom. They wouldn't care if
that
it goes
so?
or not.
Thank you for the offer, but no, I believe I'll stay here.
Yeah. I got a direct line to Nazarick, man. I don't need
Good
help.
news, we found some dessert.
It took us forever because she couldn't pick out just one. Huh. What happened? You want to explain all the blood?
Nah.
Everything's fine. It's nothing to concern yourself with.
All right then. I guess I'll just leave it at that.
Here's a question, Brain. Do you want to escape with us?
Damn. I guess he is of their level.
Is Renair going as well? I see. In that case, I'll pass. That works out just fine for me. I'm tired of running away.
You can't die, man. You haven't seen Shoutir yet.
How did I know that's what you'd say?
No, you know, you
So long
teasing, kind of teasing like him messing around with Cocytus a bit, but like Shoutir, you know, like his whole character's rooted into
All right,
Shoutir.
it's time. This is yours. I'll be heading out on my own.
To what end?
I'll hunt down the Sorcerer King and challenge him to a duel.
Yeah, like that'll go well.
Though I admit that's probably a tall order since he's got a whole army out there protecting him.
Wait a second.
And half of them are stronger than him.
That was Sir Stronov's wish before he was killed.
Too bad then. I already told you, didn't I? I have no intentions of respecting his wishes. I'm sorry, but could you return that sword to the king for me?
As you wish.
But Princess!
It's fine. We should respect Sir Brain's decision.
You always impress, Princess. You're a lady worth serving. Not that I know much about ladies, if I'm being totally honest.
And you don't know anything
We've had some
about
good
her
times,
either if you think she's worth
Why,
serving.
I still remember when I met you and Lord Sebas. It brought me back to life. This is probably our farewell. But hey, I've got no regrets.
So interesting in what like their role will be at the end, because obviously we lose a lot of characters after like their arcs are done, but Rainier and Climb have been pretty relevant,
Have to fall apart.
you know, throughout the last 3
destroyed
seasons.
To the Sorcerer King.
So if Riestes goes and like Climb
Let's
and
go.
and
still have to
Rainier
fulfill my
live.
royal duty.
I'm really curious if they'll still have a permanent role in the show.
Treasure. I'd like to deliver it to my father while that's still possible.
Yes, of course.
But before we
Because like
get to
Rainier
that,
is a genius, and like
indulge me.
some of the Guardians even
Just
like
for a
her.
moment.
So you'd think she'd
Let
be
me hold the
really.
sword myself.
You think
sure,
she'd
be
be
careful.
still relevant.
My goodness, it's quite heavy.
She can hold it with one hand though.
Wow.
I suppose it doesn't suit me much.
She uses it better than
I'm
you.
not sure I would say that, Princess. In fact,
Your
you'd
color
probably
palette's
surpass
actually
me
really
easily
suited
with
to
a
it.
bit of training.
You don't always have to flatter me. Either way, I don't think I'll have the chance to wield a sword ever again. All right, I need to make a few preparations. Then we'll see Father.
Cocytus, I assume? Yep, got our frost bug.
Hey guys! Nobody try to stop me, okay?
Oh boy, that's a lot. Oh my god, he's just parkouring!
Nailed it!
It was pretty impressive.
I'll only say this one more time. Don't try to stop me, I'm real busy. That's there, so... This way?
Hey, don't ignore me!
Come on, guys. I'm not the only enemy here. Can you afford to get distracted at a time like this? My friends are coming.
Quite the friends.
Don't bother with them. The troops aren't my responsibility. Okay, first stop is the Magician's Guild. Oh, I found it!
He's got a fucking T-Rex. Oh, that is peak.
It's okay.
That is
You're
insane.
a little too excited.
Oh my god, Aura's got a pet T-Rex. That is so cool.
You ready? Who wants to help me destroy a couple
I
of
want a
builds?
pet T-Rex.
But this is precision work. Yuri's too big. Don't be sad. I have a special mission just for you. Go stomp around the city walls and squish everyone you see under your feet.
So happy to receive massacre orders.
Follow me.
Let's see. If I were the Sorcerer King, then where would I be? Maybe I should hide in a building and wait for him. Seems they haven't started the attack yet.
You'll be long crushed.
The civilians either couldn't escape or they were too scared. Don't they realize they're just waiting to die? If they all came out to fight at once, it'd be a hell of a show. Would things have been different if he was here instead of me?
No.
Well, no point in wondering that now.
No chance.
It feels cold.
Oh god, you ran into a damn Guardian, man. There's only so many routes you can take to the exit, and you ran into the worst one.
Why not?
At least you ran into an honorable enemy.
Just waltzed right up. No backing down now. Actually, I'm surprised he stopped. I'm nothing more than an ant in his path after all. And he'll be crushing plenty of ants today, seeing as there's hardly anyone willing or able to defend the capital.
Yeah.
On guard! I am Brain Unglass.
And I am Cocytus. A servant of the Supreme Being, the Sorcerer King, AINZ.
Yep.
Well met, swordsman.
Respect.
Thank you for this.
No need.
Let's go. Let's do it. Oh, he's actually busted out a sword of his own. Come on, man. He's waiting for you. Do it.
Seek life when facing death, he said. Good advice.
He's gonna plow you in half.
Survive a single strike of his. My only hope is to move so fast that I take out his arms before he attacks. This is it.
Well, that's not happening.
Time for ability boost.
Ooh.
And greater ability boost.
True Nail Clipper. What a name. And that's that. Didn't even cut him much, honestly.
I wasn't told that there were many men of merit left in this land.
There are.
He might have become a great asset had he joined us, and yet I cut him down. I must respect the resolve of a warrior the moment he draws his sword.
He really does respect people. I really like Kickassreaction. He really is a good guy. Well, obviously not, but you know, he's a respectable guy.
I will take this as a trophy. Preserve his body in ice. We shall continue our advance.
And he never got to see Shouter again. He never got to see Shouter. That really sucks. Yo, that's so cool. So he respected a little bit of the land that he protected. Directly passing over so not everything's filled in ice. Oh, Cocytus. That is so cool. But seriously, that's the death of a character that's been here since Season 1. Since Season 1, Brain has been developing and that's really his end. That's insane. Damn. That actually does sting a bit, you know. Because like I said, of all the characters in the Riestes Kingdom, we've known Brain the most. He's been on a big redemption journey since his encounter with Shouter that you knew it was going nowhere if he ever did meet her again, but you really just wanted a proper encounter between them again. You know, here she is. Shouter was the foundation that set him on his new path in life. You know, and it's gone. It's all gone now. Love this shot of AINZ. Really cool stuff. And thus, that is pretty much our end. Well, that's it, guys. One more episode to go, and we are done with Overlord for the foreseeable future. Like I said, I do believe a 5th season has been announced, so, you know, it's only a matter of time. and I'll try and do that weekly when it comes out, but it does suck, you know, it really does suck. Especially for Brain, man, because like I said, like, one of the, you know, like, he's been around since, you know, end of season 1. You know, we've known him that long, and he's a character whose entire foundation is built on his survival of, you know, a member of Nazarick on Shelter, you know, with that little brief encounter in season 2 with him, but, like, it wasn't too much to really go off of, you know, and I guess, unfortunately, like, we'll never get that, you know, which, I mean, I guess makes sense, you know, Shouted didn't remember him at all, but you'd really think, like, there'd be at least some kind of words exchanged between them, like, something Brain would maybe want to say to her after all this time, but unfortunately, that is kind of the course for Overlord, you know, you don't always get what you want. You know, like, you knew Brain wouldn't even survive his next encounter with Shouted, but it would be a fun way to take him out, but I'll admit, we still got a pretty fun, respectable way for his character to go out, you know, like, if you're gonna go out by anyone in Nazarick, you know, Sebas and Cocytus are probably the 2 top people you want, because they have genuine respect, for people. They have respect for fighters, you know, they seem like 2 of the kindest people within the tomb, and you know that even though they are, you know, they will do anything to fulfill AINZ's goals, even if it means killing you, they will do so in a respectable manner. Like, you know, Cocytus literally preserved his body in ice and walked around him, leaving a small patch of land that remained untouched, so, you know, it's really the best outcome you're going to get in that regard. But it felt like it was really cool, you know, and like I said, it was a respectable end to Brain, because he never came out of this really thinking he would survive anything, you know, like, he never thought he was going to kill AINZ, he never thought he would get any kind of genuine progress in his goal. It was just, you know, go out in a warrior's way, and he did that, you know, he pretty much went out the same way as Gazeth, fighting with death being a certainty, but at the end of the day, it was a noble and honorable end. So, really fun stuff there. Like I said, I enjoyed Brain. He was a good guy, one of the best the New World's had, but, you know, we really are just kind of wiping out every connection we have to the Riestes kingdom, you know, and I gotta say, it is pretty bittersweet, you know, because this is the land that Nazarick came to. This is the land that we've spent the entire show in, for the most part, and so, you know, it's pretty crazy to see it just all be reduced to nothing like this, you know. Obviously, like, the only things coming out of this is probably going to be Rhaenyra and Climb, you know, and we know that Rhaenyra's been a traitor for however long now. She's only in this for her own goals, so, I mean, it kind of is, it is what it is in that regard, you know, so, I mean, really curious. And like I said, I do hope that we do get to see, Rhaenyra and Climb still be relevant at the end of, or the past this season, because Rhaenyra is a really interesting character, definitely, and it seems like she does genuinely have some connections to the people within Nazarick, you know, so I feel like it would be kind of a waste to just have her end at this point, and plus, where the fuck's she even gonna go, you know, like, her kingdom's completely reduced to rubble, where's she even gonna live after this point, you know, like, I hope she doesn't just get, like, you know, I think, like, her goal was, like, get a piece of, like, land that she can just live with Climb forever, and that's it. I hope that doesn't come to pass. I hope we don't just, you know, send her on her way, and then that's it. You know, she seems too important of a character in the story to just let go like that, but at the same time, I'm not entirely sure what they're going to do with her past this point, but I hope we don't lose Rhaenyra, you know, because she's one of the best characters, I think, that has come from the New World, and, you know, she's basically as pure evil as Nazarick is, so she does legitimately have a place within the show, non-ironically, so, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, you know, other relevant characters seem to be gone now. Blue Rose, their whole group, Evil Eye, they're still characters, obviously, they're not actually gonna die in this place, they fled, so we'll see them again at some point. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We have just one episode to go of season 4 of Overlord, and then we are done. So, good stuff. So, guys, yeah, let's just get into the season finale of Overlord Season 4, Episode 13. Alright, guys, one final episode. Let's do it.
The city is bigger than I thought it'd be. And I don't see anyone. There's probably people hiding everywhere. And not just soldiers. I don't think the women and children fled.
Guess they've all gotta go.
Even if I cause a big earthquake, some people might live through it. But if I try to burn the city, people will start to run and some of them might get away. Lady Buku Buku Chagama gave me all of these powers and I can't even use them right.
Why not do both? Fire and an earthquake. So they can't run and they'll just burn alive.
I can do this! I'll turn the capital into rubble and slaughter every single person in it! Burn, smash, kill!
Said in such an innocent way.
Kill! Burn, smash, kill!
Yeah, obviously we're not going to use the intro here. Burn, smash, kill! The Witch of the Fallen Kingdom. That is a title for Rainier, alright. Why is Rainier like the goddamn title,
Still
though?
hard to believe this is happening.
This is gonna be so cool.
Princess Rainier.
Yes?
Let's go. There's not much time.
Alright.
You called?
Did something happen just now?
No, but I remembered a plan that I need to take care of. We'll get a little revenge against the Sorcerer Kingdom.
Oh?
I'm here, Father.
Rainier, what is it?
Just a little idea. A last-minute plan. Not for victory, but... why do you have those? Our royal treasures. We've had these for generations.
It's my duty to preserve our history, though all I can do now is pass on these relics to our conqueror. I will be our final king. The least I can do is face the end with dignity. Now climb.
My lord!
This is a royal decree. Take Rainier and escape from here. There is a secret passage. Take it and it will lead you outside the city. That's your last chance to live. Please, hurry.
There's no need for that. Don't listen to him.
As I said...
Ignore him.
Damn.
Sorry, Father, but Climb is loyal to me. He won't follow your orders over mine.
Nice.
So I feared. And yet, loyalty is more than following orders. Listen, Climb. In order to preserve the bloodline of the Viself royal family, will you take my daughter and escape this land? As a reward, I offer you her hand in marriage.
Oh, damn!
That's very generous.
That's something that
I
Rainier
thought
would
it was
want.
Such a fine reward. But I must decline.
Can we get to my plan,
She is
please?
absolute
Yes, of
loyal.
course,
He is
I almost
absolute
forgot.
loyal to Rainier.
I have nothing left to lose, after all.
I mean, after that, you know,
Take the royal crown with me. I'll hide it somewhere in the capital.
But why?
won't really
It's a
matter.
way to thwart
He
the
can
Sorcerer
marry
King.
Rainier if he
We'll
wants.
tell him we've hidden
No
our
laws
treasures,
left.
the symbols of this kingdom itself. And if he reduces the capital to rubble, then the trophies of his conquest will be lost.
That makes sense. As you said, it won't bring victory, but it might save a few lives.
Good then. Climb, I'll leave it to you to take these and hide them.
Of course, it would be my honor. Is there some place in particular where I should go?
Not to worry. My brother made a hideout for us in the warehouse district.
Cool.
Nazarick planned for this?
Indeed. Actually, it was his idea as well. We worked together.
I see.
My children actually working together?
One last thing. If that hidden passage could help Climb, could you show it to us, please?
Yes.
Well, I'll be on my way.
I need you to promise me something before you go, Climb.
Of course, Princess.
Once you're done, you have to come back to me safely.
I will.
Don't do anything that would put you in danger, all right? That means no fighting. You have to run.
I'll try. I'll come back as soon as I can.
Because you know what will happen if she dies, man. Or if he dies. Even Nazarick will be terrified to the bone. Ah, these guys from the intro. Yeah, I didn't think we'd seen them yet.
I draw my sword. Young man, you work for
Young man?
correct?
Here's the thing. I'm only here to collect magic items, so if you can show me where I can find them, I won't kill you and we can all be on our merry way.
A bold statement,
That's a very fair
but
bargain.
meaningless. I won't be intimidated, and I'm not here to barter. If a magic item is desired, even by a demon, then it's too dangerous to hand over.
Wait, that's good. That means the items are still here. Okay, one last chance if you want to show them to me.
Not on my life. Now, my name is...
Who cares?
Deadline.
Who
I can't
cares?
respect that. Who are they trying to impress. Well, the mages inside are probably pushovers. I bet they'll cave right away. Oh, you guys can kill him now.
Nice.
Hope this stuff is worth it, Demiurge.
Gotta get back. What?
Oh shit.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh crap.
Excuse me. I'm afraid you'll die if you stay here.
An enemy?
I need to finish my job. I thought hard, and it makes the most sense to destroy this place first.
You've still been thinking about that the whole time.
Please? If you don't hurry up, I'm going to end up killing you once I start casting spells.
Once you're done, you have to come back to me safely.
No fighting. No, no, no. Must not fight.
All those fires. This is the end.
But still, how does the title apply to this one? The Witch of the Falling Kingdom, man.
Anyone here? In the throne room? I'm coming.
Oh dear me, that's not good.
You may enter. You're the last human in this palace.
What's up? King, yep, King's dead.
No!
You made it.
Sorcerer King!
What's up?
You must show reverence toward Lord AINZ. Prostrate yourself.
This power, you used it on her. You controlled Princess Renair.
No.
You did this. You made her kill her father.
She
with
probably
her own
did it.
hands.
She probably just did it herself.
Wait, I've seen you before. You were there when I had my duel with Gaz of Stronov, weren't you?
Yeah.
You may release him.
Sir, you are free to move.
All this pain is your fault.
Won't deny that.
I shall grant you a final honor. Though I am a king and you are but a commoner, I will allow you to fight me. And, should I win, I will claim that sword as a prize.
He really wants that sword so much.
You took that away
Bro,
from
we're
us.
never gonna see that sword again
You
after
made
this, I
Princess
bet,
Renair
once he gets
suffer.
it.
You trampled over the lives of all her people.
He's gonna throw that thing in a chest and never remember it. Wow.
If this was a fairy tale, the strength of your pure heart would empower you to vanquish me.
Wow.
And love would triumph
Wow.
over my
Wow. Oh my god, literally shitting on the friendship is magic crap.
Unfortunately, no such miracle will happen.
Yeah, I'm the main character of this story, bitch.
You will die in short order. After all, there's no value in sparing you. To be frank, you have no special talent or power to speak of. This world
You
is an
are
unfair place.
mid.
But that doesn't mean you should despair. Inequality exists from the moment of birth. There are those who have talent and those who do not. Those who are born into wealth and those born into poverty. And thus, The fortunate live a life of comfort, while the unfortunate are left to wallow in misery. No fault of their own. But there is a truth, even more absolute than injustice. Death. For all life ends in death, and all are equal in its embrace. And that is I. Death itself.
Fair?
There is only one truly fair thing in this unfair world. And that is my mercy as the Overlord of Death.
I don't care! I am Princess Renaer's shield!
You have a splendid fire in your eyes.
Yep. Too bad you're just weak even by this world standard.
Pick it up.
Like, all AINZ's gear is so dark and edgy looking, and that thing's like the complete opposite.
One might even kill me with it.
Hey, that is a fair point.
Tell me
I'm
this.
shocked you actually remembered that.
Will you kill Princess Renaer after you kill me?
Nah.
What answer will make you suffer the most? Damn. Or rather, I suspect that no answer at all will do the job quite nicely.
Oof.
I'm not afraid of you!
Really playing the dick move here, AINZ. It's always masterful savagery when he's still in AINZ mode and just fucking meleeing.
What is it? That ring can transcend human bounds and push your strength well past your limits.
I like how we're doing like the typical anime French biz magic sus as well. We're doing the scenes, but they mean nothing in Overlord. It's just memeing on all that, all the tropes.
Is Razor Edge capable of destroying world items? Fascinating. I may have to experiment with that.
I really doubt it.
I'm getting ahead of myself. I have to kill you first.
He's using magic? On a nobody like me, huh?
It's kind of an honor. Oh, man just went for the easy kill.
You did well.
Such a, like, man, such an insane spell. Alright then, the king's dead, Climb's dead, and Renaer's probably not even human anymore.
Princess, you...
That's right.
Her
It's me.
jewel thing's gone.
I'm safe.
Oh.
You noticed my wings.
Yo, oh my
The
god.
Sorcerer King used his powers to change me into this. I'm afraid that I'm no longer human.
Yep.
I'm a demon.
Yep! Holy shit! And her whole palette's changed as well from like noble princess to fucking demon dummy mummy.
You must be confused. You lost to the Sorcerer King, and you're wondering why you're still
A
alive.
body that reflects her inner soul.
I'll tell you, of course. But first,
Now the title
here
makes
I have a
sense.
selfish request to ask of you.
We've never seen him race swap anybody, so that's really cool.
Into a demon. Unlike a human, I'll live for eternity. I'll be left all alone.
You've gotta have her still be relevant in future seasons.
Like I did. I know you'd never leave me.
She does look wicked now.
Now, I said I'll tell you why you're alive. The truth is you died back there, but you were resurrected by the will of the Sorcerer King. He did it as a personal favor because I pledged my allegiance to him.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do that?
She did that
Can you
ages
pledge
ago.
allegiance to him too,
Like, it wasn't
so
then
we
and
can
there,
be
she
together?
did that ages ago. Like I said, she probably killed her own daddy herself.
I'm certain
Of her own
that
free
the
will.
Sorcerer King will test your loyalty in some way. Whatever it is, I'm afraid
What
it
if those
will be
wings will
terribly
grow
painful for you.
over time?
I know that's the only way, but it still hurts my heart to think of it.
Don't worry. I'll make it through
for you.
I'm so glad to have you. Let's not worry about these
Dude,
things.
there
right
is
now.
an
We have
uncomfortable
plenty of
tension
time.
about this scene, man. You can tell he is really
All you
uncomfortable
need
right
to do
now.
is rest.
She is wicked. Ah, oh, but that dress. That dress.
my rudeness,
Holy
Lady Alberta.
shit.
And I apologize. I should have thanked
Oh,
you
that
sooner.
looks so good on
I
her.
forgot my manners. Thank you for preparing the poison and playing along with my charade in the throne room. The Sorcerer King has been most generous in his support of my
I
proposals.
think she's got like fangs now as
Undeserving
well.
of such mercy.
It's adorable, but you don't need to be nervous. The plan to destroy the kingdom was almost entirely yours after all, and you played your part well. We know what you're capable of.
What's
You've
hers?
proven yourself plenty.
Oh, peak.
Just keep up the good work, and I'm sure you'll make a fine addition.
Low-key, Alberto actually likes her.
I'll do my best.
Lord AINZ must think you have great potential.
It's like the only person in the new world she likes.
You're starting out with a debt to pay.
But like we said, she's more demon than human.
I'll reward you
Always
for your
was.
next 1,000 years of work in advance. This is another seed of the fallen for your little puppy.
Seed that have
Thank you for your
fallen.
faith. And please express my gratitude.
Oh yeah, we
to His
saw that
Majesty
thing
as well.
earlier on
I'll
in the
work
season.
hard to repay him. In fact, I'll work hard enough to repay him several times over.
Is that how you turn into demons?
On that note, I have some lingering matters to attend to, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, so Rainier works directly under Alberto now. A fair spot to be, honestly, since she is, like, AINZ's right hand.
Seems I'll be able to clear that final hurdle after
And
all.
unironically, like, Alberto and Rainier working together is
I
insane.
never thought His Majesty would make a personal appearance just to play such a ridiculous role. Oh well.
Those two alone could conquer the
Didn't take
world.
long at all to make my dream come true. And all I had to do was sell out one measly kingdom to
Even
achieve
the
it. I'm
nails
truly
as
blessed.
well. Like, oh my god, this girl is a demon
Hope
mummy.
you're ready for an eternity of happiness by my side. We should celebrate,
That
shouldn't we?
face.
If I were to share my first time with you, how would you like that? Oh, but it's too early.
Yes.
I have to build your anticipation. a
All
bit.
you say to that is what position you want to try first. What the hell? And we're getting a... And we're just getting a Rainier song! She better be relevant in Season 5 and beyond. I swear to God, she better not be another character that just disappears. Or is seen offhandedly in the background. Oh my god, yes! Yes!
Lord AINZ, I'd like to
Peak.
make a request if you'll
Rainier is peak!
After reading over Sebas's findings, there is one place I would like to see. Could I impose on you, Lord?
I don't mind. You are acting for the benefit of Nazarick, aren't you? Go ahead. Enjoy.
I plan to, Lord.
Huh?
Is that you, Clone? Please come in.
I'm sorry for being gone so long, Princess.
I was terribly worried. I couldn't help but fear the worst for
You
him.
plan to go up against 8 things.
All of the deception she played, Rainier's life up until now as a human.
I have an important question to ask you. You're aware that our beloved older brother is also taking money from Eight Fingers, right?
Not Brother Barrow.
This could be our opportunity to depose him. We should definitely consider including his drug division stronghold in your plan of attack.
Taking out 8 targets is obviously
What I'm
better
about
than
to tell
7.
you is a matter of great importance.
Has this all been Rainier's plan? Like, everything from, like, Yalda Bayoth down to, like, the destruction of the kingdom? Was Demiurge just following her plan?
What is it, Shadow Demon? Excellent. It appears we now have one more Eight Fingers base to attack tonight. Mare, you and Intima will focus on the new location.
Excellent, and I refuse to let a measly human escape from me unharmed. Time accelerated.
Or are we just like highlighting all of like the big moments for the re-Estes kingdom since it's all done now?
Princess Renair has requested that I go into battle without changing my armor.
Because like we said, we've been in this location since Season 1 and we're done with it.
Hey,
This is a big milestone for Overlord, like unironically.
Serve me.
Oh, good. Awake at last.
What are you doing here?
I set up a barrier to keep you isolated from the war. But it was so peaceful and quiet in here, I feared you might sleep forever.
Well, I'm honored you made the trip to see me.
That's not a good thing.
You're here to save me because you know what I'm worth. They thought they could use me as a scapegoat. But you understand that I was a victim and their envy is at fault. I never lost faith. I knew
She
you
looks
were wise.
so confused.
All I've ever done was work hard to make
Like, what is this fucking loser talking about?
I admit you've rendered me speechless. At this point, I can only be impressed. Oh, before I forget,
Because of your stupidity.
How considerate of you.
Damn.
You sullied my good name. I was kind enough to associate with you, and this is how you act.
Ooh. Ooh.
Your father begged and begged me before he died. Not for mercy, mind you. He wanted to make sure you suffered as much as his people did, and more.
Damn!
I have every intent to honor his dying.
And I said yes with pleasure. Albedo out here honoring a demon, honoring a human's last wish. Maybe they're starting to become a little fonder of humans, at least their wicked side. And they've got all the jewels and crowns and everything.
Come from our domains to greet you as decreed.
Marquis Raven, was it?
Yeah, this guy.
A pleasure. Perhaps I should commend you for your efforts, but I do detest idle chatter. Instead of wasting our time any further,
Where
I
you live?
suggest we end this quickly. I trust no one has any objections.
No, my lord.
The Sorcerer Kingdom's army will continue its assault. We will destroy the remaining noble fiefs, then return home. In the meantime, continue governing your own domains as usual.
So you get to live.
We may relocate some of you in the future, but there are no such plans at the moment. Is all of that correct, Albedo?
Indeed, just as you say, Lord AINZ.
There you have it. Govern as you wish until told otherwise.
Cool.
Thank you.
As you can see, the kingdom has fallen. Nothing remains of the capital. With that in mind, I'd like to ask you something.
Of course, as you wish.
Do you think rulers will understand the futility of defying me?
Oh,
in
yeah.
lands far and wide.
Even
Yes,
the
Your
walls
Majesty.
are gone.
This rubble will serve as a monument, and tales of what befell the people here will travel the lands for countless ages to come.
Good.
I see.
That's good.
Then it was well worth the effort. I am thoroughly satisfied with this result.
And at the end of the day, that's all anyone really needs. Dude, that is actually crazy. Like, I know nothing about, like, the length of Overlord in terms of, like, source material or, like, intended count. Like, if there is a plan of when Overlord's gonna end. But you just end in with, like, the end, and, like, the end begins. Like, what the fuck? Like, genuinely, what the actual hell? Like, is this like our, like, step into, like, the final part of Overlord? Like, are we gonna get done soon, or, you know, do we have a lot more to go? Because, like we said, like, this is a monumental moment for Overlord, because, again, like, we've known of re-SDs for the entirety of the show. It's been our place, you know. And, as we know, Baharuf barely needed any time at all, because, like, you know, that's already become the vassal state of the Sorcerer Kingdom entirely. And there is still a lot of stuff to do with the Sling Theocracy, because they're teasing, like, their best fighters. We know for a fact they have Yggdrasil items, because they have a world item that controls people that they took over Shaltir briefly, you know. That's all, still mystery that AINZ hasn't found out yet. That is, I guess, one of AINZ's main goals as well, is to find out who has the world item that took on Shoutir, and when that happens, the fucking Slain Theocracy is just poof, overnight. They won't get a warning or anything like what ReSDs did. They will straight up just die. And I am very much looking forward to that. That might be Season 5. One of Season 5's main points is just taking down the Slain Theocracy, because, he's kind of got beef with that place. And unironically, they have a lot of items that are actually, like, OP by New World standards, so you definitely want them in general. But oh boy, that was a very nice conclusion to Overlord Season 4. I've really enjoyed this season. We've made a lot of progress in this. Obviously, the ReSD stuff was mostly in the back end of it, which was fine enough. But as a whole, it has been a really fun experience. Like I said, it really feels like we are seeing the Guardians and just, like, everyone in general grow at this point. We're seeing them interact more with each other. We're seeing a lot more unity. The whole, as I've said, like, the destruction of the world and the world domination plan, like, unironically, is making the Guardians grow to a level they just would not have done if they kept being in secret. Staying to their NPC program duties of just running the floors of Nazarick was ironically the thing that was kind of holding them down as becoming, as progressing as people, because the more they go out in the world, the more they explore, the more just life experience they get, the more they do grow as people, and it is really fun to see that, like unironically, even here, like, as little as it actually is, like, Demiurge and Albedo seem to genuinely, like, actually like Rainier. They genuinely do like, respect Rainier's intelligence. They respect that she is literally, like, one of the most evil people in all of the New World that is, like, worthy of being a member of Nazarick from that, I mean, literally, they took away her flesh form, her human limited body to become a demon so that she can, like, be a member of the Sorcerer Kingdom, for eternity, because almost all of the members of Nazarick will live forever, so, she has a genuine place in it, which is obviously really fun to see, as we've even seen, like, this whole plan, like, this whole thing of destroying the ReSD's kingdom was her idea. This came from her, and Nazarick unironically just went with it. They saw no flaws in it. They just went with her plan. The fact that she can influence Nazarick to that extent proves that, like, yeah, she is pretty much a member of Nazarick now in all but name, And the fact that she works directly under Albedo is just so cool, so fun to see. Like I said, that scene of just her dancing as she can finally let out her soul, let out the demon she's always been since birth, and just has a body that can represent it, and now with her kingdom gone, she is just free to be that till the end of time. So great, so great. Like we've said, like, the villains are the main characters in this story, even if you want to just say AINZ is neutral and just does what's best for Nazarick, like, yeah, the others, they're all evil. Rainier is evil, so, oh man, it's just so interesting, right? Like, it's so interesting just to see where the finale of Overlord is gonna go. Like, it felt like we did conclude Rainier's kind of story here, because all she's ever wanted is climb, and she's got that now. But, like, I want to see, like, the finale. I want to see, like, where she's gonna go. I want to see how she's gonna interact with Nazarick. Of all the human characters, or just people in general that have come from, like, the New World and, like, this world, Rainier definitely stands at the top of that. And so appreciative for that reason, that she's actually still a character. She is still around. She is with Nazarick, so she is safe. Really curious to just see what the result of that's gonna be. Is she gonna be behind any more of the conquering of the New World? Is she gonna be like, interacting with AINZ and Albedo and people in the future? Because she's in terms of intelligence, she's pretty high up there. I don't know, like, what her level is now that she's a demon, if that converted into anything of meaning. But, really fun stuff. And with that, we have tied up all of the loose ends in this season. Like that guy, Philip, I think his name was. Albedo took a sweet time killing him. He was an Albedo simp the entire season. And that's kind of another ironic thing, is that, you know, Albedo kind of honored a human's wish. Like, even though she probably didn't care for him, she took pleasure in honoring, like Philip's dad's wish, because his wish was to see Philip suffer, and she did that, like, probably with as much fun as she could. So, you know, the more they interact with humans, the more they do find the wicked ones, and they do become a little more fond of them from that. So, really cool to see there. And I did enjoy how, through climbing this one, like, Overlord, you know, just made fun of the power of friendship. Genuinely, they just made fun of, like, the typical shonen trope, you know, just the heroes conquer all, unlocking special abilities, and they literally did that to the nth degree, showing the flashbacks of all the interactions, like, Climbers had in the show that give him a power boost, and just going like, yeah, bro, you know, if you were in, you know, like a shonen series, Fairy Tail, My Hero Academia, you know, like Naruto, something like that, maybe that would have worked. Maybe you would have been the MC who unlocked his special ability. But this is Overlord, bitch. The villains are the villains are the main characters, and because of that, doesn't matter. Absolutely glorious stuff. So guys, this was a really fun set and a really fun finale of Overlord. I've really enjoyed myself with this series, as you guys do know. We still have more to cover, obviously. There's, like, the dragon stuff. There's the other guy with, like, you know, like, the machine armor. You know, theocracy, all that good stuff. And obviously the eternal question of where are the players? Are any more in this world? You know, the other supreme ones here. Stuff that could probably be answered with at least 3 more seasons, I would assume, you know. I don't know if I'd ever expect Overlord to go to, like, 10 seasons. But I could see us going to, like, maybe season 6, 7, or maybe latest 8. I don't know. Don't know about that, but we can see. But yeah, guys, that concludes the Overlord reactions for now. Like I said, I really enjoyed this show, so I will definitely be there. Probably day 1, potentially, if the dub comes out, same day as the sub. When season 5 does drop, obviously we'll get to that. I've enjoyed my time. Hope you guys have as well. That's putting a wrap on another show for now. And hope you guys have enjoyed, and I shall see you guys next time.